Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Please welcome to your field,
Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sitting in my room for the fifth time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out where do I even start. I know I've done this 100 times. Sometimes you just need a restart. Yeah, need to unload your mind and put it back in the shopping cart. Hoping the next day you'll go through with the audio is on.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morgan Sports Network. We are at Ogden High School for tonight's varsity football game, 3A North region game. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined today by Ryan Turner. Ryan, how are you?
I'm doing great, Ty. Thanks for inviting me tonight to come down and broadcast this game with you.
This is fun. It's senior night here at Ogden. They have, from my rough count here, 22 seniors.
There's quite a few out there.
Look at them lined up all across the field. It's a absolutely beautiful setting, great night for football. Morgan comes in with a record of 5-3, Ogden 4-4, Morgan number 4 in the RPI. And what was Ogden?
They are number 8.
Number 8, okay. Out of 12?
Yeah,
in the 3A?
Yes.
Should be a great night. Definitely better weather than last time we were here on this same rooftop where we almost died.
Last year was exciting, to say the least.
Yeah.
Maybe not because of the football game, but
yeah, it was.
The game was called early, right?
Yeah.
We ended at the end of the third quarter, or
it was. We have some video we'll show later with that I took of the rainstorm, but I just remember the fear in Hiram Graham's eyes when I looked over and he was holding that metal pole in a lightning storm.
And he probably lost his cowboy hat that night.
He did remove his hat. So Ogden High Band is dynamite. They're state champions. So
they are one of those things that come here for a halftime performance from that band. It's pretty awesome.
It is cool. Should we go through some of the key players for the Trojans and some of their stats for the season?
Let's do it.
These are the season totals for some, career totals for others. We'll get to that here right now.
First up, we have Tate Nelson, 20 receptions, 351 yards so far this year with 4 touchdowns, and a huge contributor on defense with 69 tackles and 2 picks.
He finds guys to tackle. He doesn't even care if they have the ball.
He's looking for you. If you're close to the ball, he's coming after you.
Number 3, Zach Sargent. He's a team captain, has almost 100 carries, almost 600 yards, 9 touchdowns, also a ton of tackles, 1 sack, and 2 interceptions.
That's the other cool thing about some of these players, Ty, going both ways, right? I mean,
not typical for Trojans in the past, but
coaches are
working
letting them
this
do
year,
it, and they're doing well at it. Quarterback, Beck Sheffield. Huge completion percentage, almost 70% on his passes with almost 2,000 yards passing on the year. 17 touchdowns, 4 rushing touchdowns with only 6 interceptions.
Fabulous quarterback. Love watching him play. Number 5, his favorite receiver, Lincoln Gilson. He's the future and the present of Morgan football. Has 38 receptions, 640 yards, 8 touchdowns. Also has an interception and a punt return for a touchdown this season.
He's also my favorite receiver, too.
Good.
Number 9, Bo Johnson, our kicker. I think this is the career stats for Bo.
Yeah.
18 field goals, 139 PATs. That is amazing for 193 points. That's awesome.
Tonight he could pass the 200-point mark. That will be fun. Let's keep an eye on that. Let's celebrate that.
We're expecting that, right?
Let's do this.
I'm going to make him to reach the 200-point mark.
Number 24, Jet Salmon. He's 24 karat gold, 57 carries, 74 yards. Had a breakout game last game against Grantsville. Played tremendous on offense and defense. Quarterback sacks, interceptions, touchdowns. He does it all. Teams plan around Jet Salmon.
Yeah, maybe he's just had I know he got injured there at the first part of the year, but last game it was kind of the old Jet again. We saw him play awesome. Number 14, Brogan Garrett. He's got 11 receptions on the year for 158 yards and 3 touchdowns. That one touchdown that Brogan had a couple of games ago when they threw that screen pass to him and no one was within 30 yards of him, it was awesome.
I think Bo Johnson could have caught him.
We've had a debate. We've had a debate on that. The only person that I think could have caught him was David. I mean, that was the only person I think.
David G. Halls.
Halls is the only person I think could catch him.
Yeah. Give him a 30-yard head start and he'll catch anybody. Number 4, Derek Tilby, 12 receptions, 208 yards, 2 touchdowns. I walked 100 yards with Derek, and we'll show that at halftime, so keep an eye on that.
I'm excited to see that and hear what he has to say. Cooper McGivern, the anchor on the defensive line, 23 tackles on the year, but always making a lot of havoc in the backfield for the other team, for sure.
You just look at that picture and you just think, I do not want to mess with Cooper
No,
McGivern.
you don't.
Even though I walked 100 yards with him.
Even though he's one of the nicest kids.
Yeah,
one of the nicest kids you'll ever meet, but you don't want to mess with him.
I also wouldn't want to mess with number 23, Titan Wildcat Willis. 45 tackles. He's a long snapper, has 1 sack. He is always mixing it up on defense and just also a tremendous young man.
Number 15, Christian Crispy Nunez, 15 receptions and 147 yards on the year.
He had a great game last week at Grantsville, caught a couple passes, and he's really playing well right now.
He's super tall, so I want to see the Trojans use him a little bit more on that outside and let him go up and get some balls, right?
Tex Beck. Number 17,
Yeah,
Cameron Menlove, has 21 tackles, 2 interceptions. Also a great young man, playing great on the defensive side right now. He's a senior.
Number 26, Crew Galbraith, a linebacker for the Trojans, 27 tackles on the year.
He's a junior. Number 6, Nick Priest. He was the player of the game at Grantsville, has 19 tackles, 1 sack. Also really fast around the edge as a linebacker.
Number 28, I feel like you should do this one, actually, because I know that you have an affinity for number 28.
I do.
Go ahead and do it.
And I will mention when he introduced himself in the Basin View Ward Sacrament meeting, he said, for those of you that don't know me, I'm number 28, Tate Steele, or as known on the Morgan State Sports Network, the Man of Steel. Has 3 sacks, 1 interception. It was a pick 6. That's where he got the touchdown, 19 tackles, and it feels like he's had 100.
And an amazing mustache.
Look at that. That is some fabulous editing right there. Well, that was fun. Those are great players. So this is going to be an exciting game. The Trojans are in their all white uniforms. Ogden all orange.
All orange tonight. This is a great atmosphere, Ty. I mean, the weather is just perfect, unlike last time. But the setting here at the Ogden Stadium is awesome. When you get to look up at these mountains and get to watch some football, it's a great night. Do
you think we could talk Sam or PJ into showing the leaves up there on the mountains? Let's go over the team captains today. We have some exciting information on the team captains. We have our normal team captains. We have number 3, Zach Sargent, number 7, Beck Sheffield, number 55, Luke Olson. And then today, number 59, Ledger Keel got the nod as a sophomore to be a team captain.
That's a big deal, right?
It's a really big deal.
Especially for Ledger. Congratulations to him. I mean, that's a huge honor to be nominated to be a captain for the game.
Bo was on there. He was actually last week's honorary captain, and be fun to have Ledger get that honor.
If we've got a second, Ty, here's some stats for the Ogden players, some of them that you'll want to watch out for.
Okay.
Cale Adams is a senior quarterback for the Tigers. He converted from a wide receiver. There was an act. Oh, ouch.
We're back.
We're good. We're back. There was an accident for their normal starting quarterback, Vinny, and Vinny was out for the year now, and so Cale is taking over for him. The last game that he had against Juan Diego, he was 19 for 35 for 232 yards and 2 TDs, so had a great game, but he's stepped in nicely for Vinny and doing a great job. Max Trujillo is their running back. He's got 95 carries on the year for 615 yards and 6 TDs. And Kyrie Thompson, a senior wide receiver, has 50 receptions for 816 yards and 7 TDs on the year.
Yeah, those are great players. Some of them came up to our media day that we held on June 1st, so it was fun to get to know them. They just seem like great young men. Kyrie Thompson, his dad is the head coach here, Eric Thompson.
And Coach Thompson's an awesome guy. I know most people probably know that he's suffering from ALS and still getting out here and coaching his boys up, and I'm sure they love to play for him. I mean, he's a great guy. We saw him at media day, and it's always nice to be around him. He's got a great presence.
Yeah, he's in his 7th year, has 30 wins, 44 losses. He was diagnosed in 2021 with ALS, and he's introduced the team to their team motto, family, which stands for them. It says, "Forget about me, I love you." And that's awesome. You see that on the back of their shirts and everything, so it's fun.
A lot of teams probably use that term family, but it probably doesn't mean the same thing as it does here at Ogden for them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, if you want to learn more about his story, you can go to thompsontough.org, and where you'll have a chance, if you'd like to donate to help their family out a little bit with his battle, that would be nice. thompsontough.org.
If you watch the video on there, it almost brings a tear to your eye for sure. Yeah, it's tough.
But fun that he's still out here coaching, gets to coach his son, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Ogden High School has 7 state championships. The first one in 1901. Then they went 1906, 07, 1910, 1916, 1958, and 1966.
Had a good run there early in the 19s.
Yeah. How many? And Morgan has given you a test here. Didn't even prep you for this.
I think we have, let's see, 1, 2. I think we have 6?
8.
8.
When was the most recent one, though?
Last year.
Morgan, the defending 3A state champions. Your son, Gavin, was one of the top receivers in the whole state. And if the quarterback threw a ball, I don't care where he threw it, Gavin was getting it and catching it.
It was so much fun last year to be involved with that and to be able to watch him.
There
play.
we are. We're on
Here
TV.
we are. I'm on TV.
Here's the state championship ring from last year.
Nice.
Yes.
It was super fun, and I loved watching him play. That was one of the best memories for high school for him, obviously. But I thought I wanted him to get even more balls. I was like, keep throwing it to him.
Yeah.
It was a bummer when he had to go out always in the third quarter.
That was too bad. I know that didn't sit well with the seniors, and but
it happens, right? I mean, you don't want to kick a team while they're down, but yet at the same time you want to see what all of our players can do, but that's okay. I mean, they had a great year, and it was super fun to cap it off with the state championship.
My friend and our fact man, Daniel Moudreau, sent me an interesting nugget about this game. Morgan's first football game as a school was against Ogden 96 years ago today.
Really?
So that's a little fact for you from Daniel Moudreau, our statistician and fact man.
What was the outcome of that game?
That he did not tell me, but I'm just going to assume that Morgan won.
Let's assume
that. This is the Morgan Sports Network. Just remember that.
Well, I was going to say, we either want to make sure that it's a repeat of a win or definitely avenge that loss.
That's true. Let's do either one. Shout out to the girls tennis team. They're competing at state this weekend, so good luck to the girls tennis team. They have a couple state championships as of late. So
they do. They've played really well, and I watched them work out the other night. They're not just out there taking it easy. They were running wind sprints across that tennis court. It was awesome.
Yeah, there's some great players. They're doing a great job. So what are some other little nuggets I can throw your way? What do you want to know?
Well, let's see. How many seniors do we have on our team?
That is an absolutely beautiful question. I will tell you we have 18.
18 seniors, so we got quite a few then too as well.
Yeah. Morgan's team has 18 seniors, 31 juniors, and 34 sophomores.
That's the crazy thing about Morgan, Ty, is that there's so much involvement, right? I mean, we've got so many kids participating that it's awesome to see, and there's a lot of opportunity to be involved.
Yeah, it is fun. And if you're not on the football team, you're on the mountain bike team.
Well, how many members of the mountain bike team are there?
112.
112?
Yeah. That includes the Devo team, the
coach's son's name is?
Yeah. Kyer. Okay. We just received word that
it's not
Thompson
Kyrie or Kerry, it's
Kyer. So sorry, Kyer. We've been butchering that for 4 years now, but we'll have some game day repentance. Kyer Thompson. Wide receiver.
How is the mountain bike team doing this year so far?
They're doing great. They've won some of their races. Some individual awards have been won as well by some of the racers. I wish I should have grabbed some of those stats. I know Ashley Hogue on the girls varsity side, she is one of the top riders in all of the state and is just cleaning house.
Didn't
on
we
awards.
didn't we win a state championship with them recently?
That was last year.
Just
Yeah, last
year.
season. And the way mountain bike works is it's not 3A versus 4A. It's
everyone against each other,
Yeah,
right?
they're in regions. This year we're in the Skyline region with some of those Salt Lake schools. So, and handling ourselves very well.
The other thing just recently wrapped up is golf. We won a region title in golf, right?
That's correct. And stick around at halftime for not only my 100-yard walk with Derek Tilby, but I also walked 100 yards with senior Zaylin McCleary, Z-Money, senior on the golf team. He medaled in region.
You're getting your steps in, Ty.
I did.
10,000 every day for sure. That would be fun to watch those. And Zaylin was the second low individual or third low? Third low individual, and Mr. Loudon was the first low individual.
Loudon, and I took advantage of that. There's a tournament at Round Valley tomorrow called the Red, White, and Blue, and I called up Lance and I said, hey, do you want to be my partner in the Red, White, and Blue?
Nice. So, you cherry picked that.
I'll have to report next week on how we did.
I golfed with Lance one time, and it was a couple of years ago, and he is awesome.
Yeah, well, he's amazing. Here comes the captains for the Tigers. I'm going to write this down.
Number 11, number 76, number 55, and number 54.
Number 11 is Will Minkovich. Number 54, Carter Rasmussen. Number 55, Gordy Allred. And number 76, Colton Rich are the captains for the Tigers. As mentioned earlier, for the Trojans, Zach Sargent, number 3, Beck Sheffield, number 7, Luke Olson, number 55, all seniors, and then sophomore, number 59, Ledger Keel.
Another thing we need to mention, Ty, the girls' soccer team is preparing for the state playoffs right now.
Yes.
They just finished out their region. Didn't win a region title, but are still doing really well.
Number 4 in the RPI, from what I think I saw.
I believe that's where they're at.
They'll have a home game for their first playoff game. Exciting announcement, too. The Morgan Sports Network will be streaming the 3A semifinals and finals.
Chelsea and I have been doing the volleyball, and we told everyone to hang on every word to wait for a big, huge announcement. And I was told that last week you already gave it up.
Sorry.
We're going to be doing the state volleyball tournament.
Yeah, that's fun. Morgan won the coin toss, and they elected to receive. Kind of a new philosophy this season. Receive.
That is, because normally no teams do that.
Thank you.
We appreciate the sponsors of the Morgan Sports Network. You can see their logos scrolling across the bottom left of the scoreboard there. We'll pause now for the national anthem.
Looks like the colors will be presented by the Ogden ROTC group.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you all please arise, remove your hats, direct your attention to midfield as we honor our flag and country. The colors are being presented tonight by OHS Junior ROTC. The national anthem will be performed by our own OHS band, directed by Stan Renda. you, Ogden High Junior ROTC and Ogden High's band.
Morgan will receive the ball in the south on the south and go to the north. 12 minutes on the clock. Team today, we have David Halls as our producer. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by Ryan Turner. We'll be announcing. Mike Despain is taking photos. Sam Halls is one of our camera operators. PJ Williams camera. Braxton Croxford is on the scoreboard. Chanel Turner handles our pregame. And Daniel Moudreau handles our facts.
That sounds like you were announcing an all-state team right there.
It's the dream team.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm looking over. Braxton's wearing shorts. PJ has a t-shirt on. And I'm already getting cold.
As soon as the sun went down, it was a noticeable difference in the degrees.
Here we are. We're up on the roof. Beautiful sunset behind us, Ryan. I don't know if you had a chance to take a look at that.
It was an awesome sunset. I think that Dave's camera angle makes me look shorter than I actually am.
How's that?
Yeah.
Is that better?
That's much better. I had to ask Liv Jaffa to bend down when I interviewed her at state volleyball.
Well, she is tall. Deep to receive the kick for the Trojans, Brogan Garrett and Tate Nilsson. Tate's number 1, Brogan number 14. Just short of that is Christian Crispy Nunez, number 15.
If this stays out of the end zone, I feel a run back coming here.
Oh, I love it. I love the call.
We haven't had one yet this year.
Had a punt return, but not a kickoff.
By Gilson.
It's a little bit.
They didn't kick it at him.
No,
I think they were feeling the same thing that I was.
Yeah, they said, hey, forget it. Just kick it out of bounds.
Yeah.
We'll give it to him on the 35. First penalty of the game with no time off the clock. Is that a considered what? Is that a 15-yarder? Really?
It's not a. It can be.
Because if it goes into the end zone, they'd have it at the 20.
Yeah, it'd be at the 20, but it's just always a set.
Morgan declined.
They can decline it and have them re-kick it.
So they've.
But it's going to always be at the 35. It doesn't matter.
But if it goes to the end zone, so that was a 5-yarder. He's moved back 5.
Yeah, so now have 35 back 5 years and re-kick.
Are you still feeling good about your earlier prediction from 30 seconds ago?
Absolutely, I am.
Okay.
If that ball is kicked in the air to either Tate or Brogan.
Who wants it, do you think?
Looking
at their body language.
They both look like they want the ball. But
I think
Tate always looks
Christian,
relaxed and just like.
Christian's like, oh, please let me get this one.
Can it just come a little bit shorter this time?
Do you think he'll pitch it back to Brogan?
No. If he gets the ball, he's taking it.
Okay.
That's any good receiver should do.
Yeah, why not? Bo Spence is also out there. Right down the middle and fielded by Brogan. Goes to his right, has some blockers, out to the 30. Wrapped up, cuts back to his left. Open field out to the 40.
Brogan, go,
50.
Go.
40.
Go.
He's gone. Ryan Turner with the call. Touchdown Trojans. Brogan Garrett. No flags. No. There is a flag, but it's a sideline warning. Touchdown Trojans. 7 seconds in.
How about that?
High five. Good job.
Nice by Brogan Garrett. That was so fun to watch. I had a feeling that if he got that ball, his speed, it was going to be lights out.
That's a play of the game nominee.
I'm going to try.
Mark the tape, David. Here's the replay.
I hope that I don't set too high expectations for myself calling plays. Don't ask me to make another prediction.
It was a personal.
Oh, after the play. Or no, is it? Are they
taking
that back?
I think they're bringing it.
No, well, they've got 6 on the scoreboard.
They took it off. Personal foul on the Trojans.
Oh, no.
Maybe they'll throw Brogan a pass now.
Well,
If is he on the side getting oxygen?
yeah. Brogan probably doesn't need oxygen. He could do it again, I'm sure.
Well, that's still a play of
Did you
the
see
game.
that?
Yeah.
There's a clean play nominee right there. Christian and this DB just shook hands before the first play.
Okay, good. I'm glad you saw that. Pass out complete to Gilson. Tackled by his helmet, but picked up 6.
Good little catch by Lincoln and turned up field there. Gets those positive yards. Falls forward.
Handoff to Zach Sargent. Forward progress, 1 yard.
Beck held on to that ball pretty tight. It looked like he wasn't quite sure whether he was going to give it to Zach or not. Ends up giving it to him, and Zach at least gets a positive yard out of it.
Zach ran the ball 25 times against Grantsville. Had 1 touchdown, over 100 yards rushing.
There's a penalty on the Tigers. That's going to be offsides, 5 yards. Be a first down for the Trojans. Yeah, he was a workhorse in that game. They just kept feeding him the ball. It was awesome to see him run. He was running really hard and had some good yardage.
The personal foul that was called was right in front of the Trojan team. It wasn't anywhere near the play. We'll have to go back and watch the tape and see what happened.
I'm sure Dave got that on replay, but I didn't see what the
reverse
threw the flag.
Lincoln has it. Picks up a block from Beck. It's out to the 40. The Ogden fans do not like it.
Good run there by Lincoln. I was hoping he would take it outside right from the get-go, but he faked the cut up the middle and then does turn it outside by breaking that tackle. Good thing he broke that tackle.
One of Lincoln's first running plays of the season. Beck Sheffield drops back, passes, goes towards the end zone. Just through the hands of Lincoln Gilson. Incomplete.
Good coverage there by the Tigers to stay with Lincoln, but just a little bit out of his reach. Lincoln lays out for it, just goes through his hands.
Really good. Yeah, as you mentioned, really good coverage there. 2nd and 10. Morgan in Ogden territory. Ball on the 34-yard line. Morgan in their all white uniforms. Ogden all orange. Pass. Complete to Derek Tilby. Tibbles, touchdown Trojans, 34 yards from Beck Sheffield.
Great play by Beck there. That snap was just a little low. He went down, got it, finds it, gets his eyes up quick, and finds Tilby wide open for that pass. Actually, a nice pass by Beck, too, because that's right over the head of number 2. Just dropped it in there to Derek.
He's dropping dimes like Nicky Dimes, Elder Dimes.
And Lincoln's going to have to be upset because he's thinking, I should have already had that touchdown. And then Brogan's going to be upset because he's thinking, I should have had the touchdown.
The good news is they all celebrate together. So,
but Derek ends up with it. Congratulations, Derek. First score of the game.
PAT is up and good for Bo, his 194th point of his career. 10 minutes and 37 seconds. We'll be right back after this short break.
Hi, I'm Brett Mills. I've been in the mortgage banking industry for almost 25 years. And what I love about this career is people really don't call me for a mortgage. They call me because they've got a dream. And that dream may be, maybe I want to work less and be with my kids more. Perhaps I need to trim my budget up. Perhaps I want to change the type of house that I'm in or the floor plan. Or maybe I'm looking for an investment property to change my lifestyle. All these are dreams. And that's really what I'm trying to get at. And so call me with your dream, your concerns, your challenges. We have over 400 products really to meet your needs. And so that's what makes me tick. I love Morgan Valley, love being a part of this community, and I want to be there to help fulfill your dreams.
Morgan now will kick off. Bo Johnson, kicker. He kicks many of these through the end zone. Cool end zones here, painted orange. We have Tigers on one side and Ogden on the other. Tigers on the north end zone, Ogden on the south. Nathan Haas in on the kickoff, team number 4. On defense, the number 4 for the Trojans is Nathan Haas. On offense, as we just saw, is Derek Tilby.
Nice kick by Bo there. Goes out of the back of the end zone.
Do you think Tibbles wanted that TD because he knew we were going to walk 100 yards at half?
He knew that this was his night, that he was going to be featured at halftime. He wanted to make sure that he made a good impression, got some stats before his big interview.
Well, he did. 34 yards.
Good reception, too, because he had to twist his body just a little bit
Turned
there
right,
to
yeah.
get that ball, and it did come right over number 2, so he probably didn't get to see it until that last second.
Quarterback for Ogden is number 9, Adams. Drops back. He's looking.
Oh,
hit
big
right
hit.
as he threw.
They're going to call it an incomplete pass.
Oh, he's down. He was in his throwing motion right when Zach hit him.
That's a fumble, even though they didn't call it that. But big hit by Zach, and
Crew would have had a scoop and score.
easy score for Crew if that would have been called a fumble.
Adams is shaking it off. He might be leaving. No, he's staying in the game.
He's the quarterback tie because, like I said in the pregame, number 1, their normal quarterback, Vinny, got hurt in a car accident. So
too bad.
Kales had to step up and switch from wide receiver to quarterback.
Handoff. In the middle, tackle by Crew Galbraith, number 26.
Stop by number 26, Crew Galbraith.
Starting on the defensive side for the Trojans, number 20, Abe Anderton is at safety with Tate Nilsson. On the corners, we have Jack Despain and Cameron Menlove. Jack wears number 2, Cameron number 17. Linebackers are Crew Galbraith and Jet Salmon, along with Zach Sargent. On the defensive line, Tate Steele, and I'll get the others after this play. Third down.
About 3rd and 7.
It's Adams. Rolling out. He's in trouble. Passes. Incomplete.
Just going to go wide there for his receiver, Thompson. Brings up 4th down.
Also on the defense line, the line is Nick Priest, and Cooper McGiven was in on that 3rd down. He comes in on 3rd downs, plays on the offensive line and the defensive line occasionally as needed.
Good pressure there by Tate Steele to make him rush that throw.
Back to receive the punt, number 1, Tate Nilsson, and number 5, Lincoln Gilson. Lincoln on this near side, Tate on the far side. Kicker for Ogden is that number 3?
I believe it is.
Dallin Miller. Kick went
number 9.
Oh, number 9.
That's actually Adams.
Adams kicked. Okay, and it went out of bounds. No return into Trojan territory on the 49-yard line where the Trojans will take over 1st and 10.
Great field position for the Trojans on both drives to start out for tonight. Started at their own 46 and now at their 49.
Stick with me. I'm going to announce a special offer by one of our sponsors, Young Power Sports in Morgan. You're going to want to maybe take a picture of the screen when I put up something a little bit later. Let's just hold tight and we'll get to that. But a little exciting announcement, a nice opportunity. Alex Paul is the manager there. Sheffield, hands off to Jet Salmon. Plows forward for 3 yards.
Good run there by Jet.
4.
Didn't find a ton of space there in the Tiger defense, but made sure that they both felt him on that tackle if they're going to make it.
Trojans now in Tiger territory on the 48-yard line. Jet Salmon in the backfield with Sheffield. Sheffield looking right, throwing right. Complete. What a catch by Bo Spence. Play of the game nominee right there. What a catch.
Nice catch by Bo, but a great ball by Beck. I mean, he just puts that right over 2 defenders and threads the needle right to Spence. I mean, great pass.
12-yard gain. Here's Sheffield going for it all to Brogan Garrett, and it's intercepted.
Just underthrew Brogan there. Brogan had his man beat, but just it's a super long pass, so difficult for Beck to get it all the way down there, and just a great play by number 21 for the Tigers, Zach Richards. Great play by him.
He caught it on the one, but his momentum took him into the end zone. Touchback, ball now on the 20-yard line for the Tigers. A lot of energy on the Tigers' sideline now with that interception. Cheerleaders are stunting. Good crowd here.
That might be the only time that you're kind of disappointed that Brogan is so fast. I mean, he outran that play by quite a bit.
Right immediately at the line.
Tate Steele with the tackle there.
Titan Willis.
Titan assisted. Tackle for loss, 1 yard loss there. Trujillo is in the backfield with Adams.
Max was super fun to have at Media Day. He's a character.
Screenplay being set up, going nowhere. Adams in trouble. He's able to throw it away. Flag came in late on the far sideline.
Great pressure there by a number of Trojans on that play. Gives Kale nowhere to go.
Flag came in right in front on the far side by the Trojans team.
It's on the Tigers, Ty. They're asking if the Trojans want to decline that or if they want to enforce that penalty. Looks like it's ineligible man downfield.
Okay. Does that have to do with once the quarterback is out of the tackle box?
It's not whether he's out of the tackle box or not. It's those linemen and how far they can go downfield or upfield. So if they think it's a running play or a passing play, it's going to be their blocking scheme's going to be different. But if they get past a yard past that line of scrimmage and they throw the ball, it's illegal.
Okay. 5-yard penalty now. 2nd and 16 for the Tigers. Ball on the 14-yard line. Adams dropping back, looking, rolling to his right. He's in trouble. Throws the pass, and it's intercepted. No, sorry.
Tate almost had that pick.
In his hand.
And did you see how fast Titan closed on that? I mean, he came flying across the field to make Kale rush that pass.
Yeah, look at it. He
on this replay
broke that. And
Nick's coming from the backside, but watch Titan right there. And
hit him too right as he threw. That's
he
gonna
knew
be
he was in trouble.
Tate had it for a minute, and then the receiver played defender.
Great
and
defender
it
by the receiver. Great defense.
Number 21, Zach Richards. Is he the one that intercepted
he had
as
the
well?
Pick.
Yeah. 3rd down from the dirt spot here for the Tigers. 3rd and 16 on their own 14-yard line. Handoff. Nowhere to go. Tackled by Nick Priest. 4th down.
A lot of people will say that's a predictable call there when you're 3rd and long, run the draw, and try to get some positive yards or run a screen.
Yeah. Ogden takes a page out of Morgan's playbook this season, has the quarterback do the punting as well.
Yeah, I don't know if that's why they are doing that is purposely, or if they've got an injury there, maybe to their punter. I don't know. But there's a good punt there by Kale.
Fielded by Tate at the 45. Oh, big hit by number 55. Nowhere to go. And there's a flag on the play. Number 55 team captain Gordy Allred with the tackle.
Yeah, I don't like to see Tate leave his feet when he's jumping through that hole. That gives that guy a chance to just lay one on you.
And he's a big boy, number 55. He is a 5'11", 190. Solid muscle. Boom.
Yeah, he didn't have to move because
signal,
Tate's flying through the air right at him. I did not look at the penalty, but
it was on.
It's against the Trojans.
It's 15-yarder, whatever it was. I wasn't paying attention. 2nd penalty for the Trojans.
Good starting position again, though. 48.
Exact spot they had it last time, I think, or that was on the 49.
49.
Yeah.
We started at the 46, 49, and 48.
Hand off to Zach Sargent. 6-yard pickup. His second run of the game. Christian Nunez on the near side. Triples on the far side with Tilby, Spence, and Gilson.
55 for Ogden on that tackle again.
RPO with Beck. Look at him go. He's down to the tripped up by the 30-yard line.
That was the turf monster there, right, on that play. Beck, I think, was eyeing the end zone and just got a little over his skis.
About a 25-yard run there.
Good decision by Beck to keep that ball. Sees the DN crash too hard and cuts it up.
This time Zach runs for 4 yards.
Good hard run for Zach. If you can get 4 yards every carry, you'll take that for sure.
Team captain tonight is the center, number 59, Ledger Keel for the Trojans, along with Sheffield, Sargent, and Olson. Hand off to Jet Salmon, goes left. Wrapped up by, again, number 55.
Yeah, that's a good tackle by him, because if he doesn't make that tackle, Jet's probably taking that to the end zone. He got outside and had some room to run there.
2nd and inches here for the Trojans. Beck keeps the ball. He's at the 20.
He's gone.
10. Cuts in. Touchdown Trojans. 19-yard touchdown run for Beck Sheffield. Flag on the play.
Another good decision by Beck to keep that ball if that stands. I mean, that was a
Looks like
good fake.
Get a hold here on the Trojans. We'll see what we can see here. Holding on the Trojans. They called Crispy for the hold there.
That's unfortunate. I didn't see if he did hold or not, but darn it.
That negates another Trojan touchdown on the penalty. Let's see it down here on the bottom left of your screen.
Well, he's in a, I guess.
I don't understand the call, but
still positive yards on that play because where the hold occurred. So you still have a first down obtained on that.
Sheffield hit right as he threw the ball, but
completes it to Lincoln.
Did he catch it?
He did.
Okay, good catch by Lincoln. I couldn't tell if it slipped through his hand or not.
Oh, it did slip through his hands.
Okay,
I thought he
had
it.
I did too, yeah.
He acted like he had
Hard
it.
to tell from up here, but
yeah.
2nd and 10 for the Trojans, ball on the 12-yard line. The holding happened on the 2-yard line, so 10 yards from the spot. Zach Sargent in the backfield. Brogan Garrett on the near side. Sheffield sets up the screen, complete to Zach, cuts inside, down to the 5, touchdown Trojans. Zach Sargent, 12-yard catch and run.
Great play there by the Trojans. Ogden thought they had Beck in the backfield dead for rights, and he just lofts it right over their head. Zach has plenty of room to run. Gets some great blocks by his lineman there. Makes a couple of guys miss.
Look at Ledger.
Ledger seals that block for him to get in the end zone. Great job by Ledger.
That's what team captains do. They look out for each other. Here's Bo looking for his 195th career point at Morgan. Daniel, is that a record? Let me know.
He'll be the one to know.
5 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Morgan 14, Ogden 0. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Brian Haddock, owner of Shirts to a Tee. At Shirts to a Tee, we offer a lot of services, mostly printing on t-shirts, but we also do embroidery, bags, water bottles, and numbers on jerseys and apparel decorations. Yeah, everything's done here in-house. We have the storefront here in Morgan. We have a bunch of equipment. We do embroidery. We have people that run the screen printing machines, the heat presses. We run the artwork and the printers here. If you're looking for a customized apparel item, we can help you. We are located on State Street in Morgan. You can also call us 801-829-3337 or send us an email.
Look at that! Look at that sunset.
That's beautiful.
It is. You
the
look
only
good
thing
too.
more beautiful is us, right? In the sunset.
Hey, we look so good tonight.
That could be one of the
wearing my pink MSN
other side.
flag. Other side. Okay.
There
it
you
is.
go.
I felt something that's under my shirt has that embroidered underneath.
Right.
I'm doubling up on my Morgan Sports Network gear today. I actually went triple to my hat.
I had to as well because it was starting as soon as that sun went down. It's a
I
little
noticed
chilly.
you pulled your stocking cap out for later.
I'm doing one layer of clothing each quarter,
Okay.
and I'm hoping that I don't run out by the end of the game.
I like it. Bo's kick is high and deep. Hit the S in the Tigers right in the middle.
Going to be a touchback.
We really do appreciate the sponsors of the Morgan Sports Network. We have Academy Mortgage, Brett Mills, Heinz Country Store, and Heinz Automotive. Heinz Automotive, change your oil, change your tires, change your life. Go into Heinz tomorrow and let them know the final score of the game and get a free ice cream cone.
That's awesome that they do that.
Young Power Sports, again, we'll be giving a little announcement about Young Power Sports here. We'll do that at the beginning of the second quarter. How about that?
That'll be great. Something to look forward to.
Handoff tackled by Zach Sargent and
Titan.
Titan. Yes. The man of steel decided to jump on top too. So, but it was Tate and Titan tackle for loss. Morgan defense has really improved throughout the season.
Yeah, some of those early games against some of those bigger schools that had a little bit more firepower made it tough on our defense, but I think they learned some things from those games, and like I said, it's just going to benefit them later on down the road this year, especially when it comes playoff time in a week or two.
Number 11, Will Minkovich, is on the near side at receiver. Here's Adams dropping back, looking for Minkovich. He's chased by Sargent, gets out of it. Pass complete to Minkovich. And he is tackled by Abe Anderson.
Great play there by the Tigers. I mean, that was a good pass. Kale was under pressure. Zach almost had the sack, but Kale avoids it and finds his receiver wide open for a good gain.
Zach went in untouched.
Yeah, he came blitzing right off that end, and I think he was going to get him, but just a good move there by Kale to reposition and make Zach miss.
First down, Tigers. Ball on their own 31-yard line. They're going from north to south. Looking at the crowd below us from Ogden, pretty full tonight, senior night. Babin's pass out, complete to number 2. Tackled by Crew Galbraith. Another first down.
Thompson turned that upfield quick. That was a good move by him.
Kyer Thompson, the son of head coach Eric Thompson, he's a senior this season. Did he come up to our media day? Do you remember?
I believe he did, but
Thompson? I don't know, but
I remember I was saying earlier that Max Trujillo was a little bit of a character. He wanted to run the 40. I was running the 40-yard dash, and he wanted to run it multiple times because there was one individual that had beat him, and he felt like that should not be the case.
Was that individual?
It was on their own team. It was
on their own
a little
team.
competition in their own team.
I like that. They're competitive. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Handoff. Tackled immediately by Titan Willis.
In there and Nick Priest in there too, but Titan with a big hit.
Tate still also involved.
We'll give Tate a half on that and also Titan a half on that.
I agree with that.
3 quarters.
2 minutes and just over 2.5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Third and 1 or 2. Adams hit right as he threw the ball, complete to Thompson for a first down.
Good pass there by Kale again. Finds his receiver, just enough for the first down. That's pretty brave of him to stay in the pocket that long, Ty, and get that ball out. I mean, you know you're going to get hit.
He's taken a couple of hits today in the first quarter. Morgan Sports Network team today is David Hall's producing. I'm Tyler Quigley. Ryan Turner is on my left. On his left is PJ Williams on one of our cameras, and Sam Tastic Hall's on the other. Braxton Croxford is on the scoreboard. Mike Despain and Ben Brown taking photos. 1st and 10, Tigers. Morgan showing some blitz. Handoff. Number 22.
Oh my goodness. What a
Abe
hit.
Anderton. Oh, and a flag in.
Wow.
Abram Anderson.
I think they got Abe for coming a little high here on Trujillo. Looks like there was a little bit of, well, it looks like he hits him in the shoulder pad.
It's a tough one. Personal foul.
But
targeting.
he was leading with his helmet, I guess is what they're going to call anyway. But
Morgan's penalties have been costly. They've had now 3 15-yard penalties in the first quarter.
that one's a tough one. I think maybe just because it was a violent hit. I mean, you're going to throw the flag, but
Abe came with a full head of steam.
he was coming downhill fast, and I don't think it was a dirty play at all for sure. I think he was just playing hard football, and unfortunately he gets flagged for it.
Trujillo popped up. Doesn't seem he's still in the game.
Yeah,
in the
Max
backfield there.
He's a tough kid
He is
for
very
sure.
tough. Adams in trouble, and he is.
Oh wow!
How did he get that pass off?
I don't know, but
Crew was all over him.
How is that not intentional grounding?
Nathan Hawes was in on that too.
He's not outside the tackle box, and there's no receiver in the area whatsoever.
Oh.
But nonetheless, it's just an incomplete pass.
It's incomplete, yeah. Crew got in there quick, and then when Nathan came up, Adam said, I'm chucking this thing. Forget about it.
That's the kind of ball, though, that if it goes up in the air like that, I can't believe we didn't pick that off. But the reason why we did is because there was nobody in there.
No one in the vicinity.
In the area.
2nd and 10, ball on the Trojan 40-yard line.
Just through the hands of number 21 there, but we're going to be flagged for a late hit on the quarterback there by Zach. That's going to be another personal foul and 15-yard penalty time. Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Well, there's 4 15-yard penalties by the Trojans.
That is not good.
No, that's not what you want.
Oh, we're still in the first quarter?
It's just the first quarter. It's not halftime. Don't put your other layer of clothing on yet. Sunset is, again, just keeps getting better behind us.
I thought that was at least spread over 2 quarters on the 4 personal fouls, but
I wish I could say you were correct, but now the Tigers have the ball on the 25-yard line of the Trojans. Empty backfield for Adams.
Getting close to their Mountain Green Dental maroon zone. That's for right. Them.
Trujillo drops back with Adams. Fakes the handoff. Pass to Thompson. Thompson.
Oh, nice tackle by Tate. Great open field tackle.
Tate Nilsson, a tackle for loss to top it off. 1 yard loss.
Thompson had space, looked like he was going to have at least a decent gain, and Tate just comes up from his safety position and makes a great open field tackle to shut it down.
If you're ever questioning who's involved in a tackle, just always go to number 1, Tate Nilsson. He is always involved in all the tackles.
Ton of tackles this year from that safety position. On the way down here, we were talking about it a little bit. Normally, you don't want your safety to have that many tackles, but Tate is finding the ball. The ball's not finding him.
Yeah, exactly. 2nd and 11, now ball on the 26-yard line. 2 receivers on either side. Man in motion. Quarterback keeper, and Zach said, not tonight. Tackle for loss. Zach Sargent.
That's Zach's 3rd tackle on the night. That was a wrestling move there by Zach. That was like almost a double leg takedown there and drive back.
That should be it for the quarter. That's the end of the opening quarter. Morgan 14, Ogden 0. We'll be right back.
At Northern Utah Dermatology, we strive to provide exceptional, dermatology care for the entire family in a compassionate, caring, and comfortable environment while employing the best available and highest quality medicines, procedures, and products. We strive to treat every person as if they were part of our family. Give us a call today. We'd love to take care of your skin care needs.
Years in play, and they're in the second season of the State 2A tournament. They will play their second round tournament match on Wednesday.
She's holding the trophy.
Spent Eccles at 5 p.m. Congratulations, lady. We'd also like to announce and recognize that we've lost.
She's on the U.S. national team.
Oh, the Ogden girls team is accepting their region championship trophy for soccer. Check out the sunset. Did you see that sunset that
Dave put up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Awesome view.
Fabulous. That's happening as we speak. I if we have time, I'm going to show a video of what happened last time when we were here. When I looked at my radar and it was above where we were was just all bright red with a little bit of yellow and orange, but it was nasty.
Luckily, we survived. Just have it be a memorable experience.
We lost some equipment, but we're here.
Big
third down. Yeah. Pass complete to Thompson.
Tyler Thompson with the reception.
Good tackle there by Tate.
Ball now on the 25-yard line. Fourth down. Is this 4-down territory?
If you're the Tigers, I think it has to be, unless you have a really great kicker. I'm not sure who their kicker is tonight, but you've got to really trust him if you want to try this from this distance. But I'm sure that they know they need to score as many points as possible, so I would expect them to go for it. They're going to take a timeout to talk about it.
Timeout Ogden. We'll be right back after this short message. All right, it's time for the Young Power Sports exciting announcement.
Yes.
For Morgan Sports Network viewers, the regular price on this 2022 Polaris RRXP 1000 4-seater, $26,199. For MSN viewers, $19,990.
Is there only one of
those? There's only one.
There's
only one. That's a good deal.
Well, maybe I should buy that.
You should, actually. If you want it, you better text Alex. I'll give you his number.
Right now? Hey, Dave, put that back up. I better take a picture of that. My wife would kill me, but I think that I should. Do
you think you should buy it?
I think I should be interested in it.
You were definitely interested. I'm interested. I don't even have a place for it. Fourth down. Open field here. Quarterback keeps the ball, has a first down and more, gets out of bounds at the 10-yard line. What a play by the Tigers.
Great decision by Adams to pull that ball down, sees the space in front of him, takes it, gets out of bounds so he doesn't take a big hit, but he's looking, no receiver open, and just takes off and runs and gets the first down. Great play by Kale.
Good coverage deep by the Trojans. The receivers were all locked down, but first and 10. Ball now on the 11-yard line.
Yeah, can still get a first down here for the Tigers.
Adams pitch back to Trujillo. Hit by Jack Despain. No gain on the play. No,
actually,
sorry. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong line. Yes, yeah. 4-yard gain or 5.
He does fall forward quite a ways because he gets hit almost at the 10, but ends up at the 5.
Ball now on the 6-yard line. Second down.
That's Jack's first tackle on the night.
Ogden threatening here. Adams under center. Hand off to number 33, Matt by Zach Sargent. Picked up a couple of yards.
Zach just came in and filled that hole pretty quick. It looked like it was going to be an opening there with a lead blocker in front of him, but Zach comes from that side and just shuts it down.
Lucas Heiner with the run there, number 33. Sorry, that was number 32. Cale Flint.
Good down.
Third and 3.
Third down, 2 yards to go.
Man in motion here for Ogden.
Ogden's going to take their second timeout of the half. We'll be right back.
Procrastinating preventive maintenance? No need. At Jiffy Lube, our highly trained technicians make car care make sense, so you can avoid being in a pickle.
Trojans got to step up big here, Ty, and see if they can lock the Tigers down and prevent this first down or touchdown.
Yeah, the Tigers aren't messing around, taking that second timeout, saying this is a great opportunity to score right here. Ball on the 3-yard line. And they can also get a first down.
They can. Couple of costly penalties on the Trojans that have made this drive possible for the Tigers.
Yeah, 3rd and 2. Adams rolling to his right, looking to the end zone, throwing, and it is broken up by the Trojans.
Double tip there. Looks
First
like
by Jet and Tate.
Yeah, Jet got his hands on it first, and then Tate had a shot at it as well. Cale was looking for Thompson and just trying to throw it to the outside there.
24 Karat Gold wanted his 3rd interception of the season.
4th down here for the Tigers. Still looks like their offense is going to be on the field, Ty.
Yeah, ball on the 3-yard line. 2 yards to go for a first down.
If you go for it on 4th at the 13, you got to, or the 11, you got to go for it here, right?
Yeah, for sure. 2 men in the backfield with Adams. Timeout, Ogden.
3rd and final timeout.
We'll be right back. All right, 4th and 2, ball on the 3-yard line for Ogden. Max in the backfield. Thompson in motion. Here's Adams. Rolling, looking. Hit as he throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. What a play.
That's a great play by Adams on that to find his receiver coming from the backside. He just releases and sits down right in the open space. Adams makes it look like he's going to go to the corner and then looks all the way back across in the middle of the field and finds him.
Hit as he threw again. He's taken some hits, but nice play there by the Tigers. On for the PAT, number 12, Kai Jensen.
That's a great play by Ogden because it's so hard to stay with that guy that long as a DB. And when he finds that space and just sits down in it, right in the back of the end zone, great play.
Took a lot of time off the clock, too. From the first quarter and then here into the second quarter.
That drive took a long time.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the only touchdown, Daniel Mudro will be perfect on his prediction. Hopefully, if we can score some more points.
So far, it's looking good for Daniel.
But let's hope that's the only score.
In on the defensive team here for Morgan, number 27, Ryder Waldron. Number 4, Nathan Hawes. Number 46, number 48, sorry, Triker Jones.
Looks like the Trojans are preparing for an onside kick here.
They have their hands team in, don't they? Number 33 in, Miller Beardall.
Now they spread out and back up.
Again, back to receive for the Trojans. On the far side is Brogan Garrett. The near side, Tate Nelson. Christian Nunez up a little bit. And Talmadge Sommers in as well, number 18. Kick is going to be fielded by Tate at the 4-yard line. Goes to his left. Cuts up the middle. It's out to the 27-yard line.
Good run back by Tate. Good coverage by Ogden, too.
I have to just think Tate and Brogan love it when they can field those and get a chance to run one in, as Brogan displayed earlier.
Yeah, darn it. I wish that would have counted, because that would have been awesome for Brogan to be able to get that touchdown. But his run back was great nonetheless.
It was. Ball on the 27-yard line. Speaking of Brogan, he's on the near side as a single receiver. Trips on the far side.
Ref calling for a stoppage here. Not sure.
I wonder if the clock
wasn't started or should have been stopped.
I'll get that adjusted. Derek Tilby is receiver on the far side, along with Lincoln Gilson and Spence, both Spence. On the line for the Trojans, Luke Olson, Cooper McGiven, Will Fisher, he's the center. Pass complete to Lincoln.
They run that play a lot with Lincoln, and it's a good little play when it works for sure. It's a good gainer. I mean, you don't have to do a lot. If you get that block, you can get at least 9-10 positive yards, and Lincoln could break it for a lot more too.
9-yard gain there. 1 yard to go. Pass complete again on the same play.
Same play. Not as many yards this time, but still worked.
Lincoln Gilson, interception. Brought down immediately by San Marcelo.
3-yard pickup.
Be another first down for the Trojans.
That was the 9th pass by Beck Sheffield. Morgan has run the ball 8 times. Sheffield pass complete.
Lincoln makes a guy miss and gets upfield for some positive yards there. He making that guy miss. If he doesn't make that guy miss, it's a 1 yard or 2 yard loss.
5-yard pickup for number 5. Back again, the same play.
Nothing like
another first down.
Nothing like going back to the well, huh?
The coaches are seeing something from up here. We have Coach Roberts is up here on the top of the booth with us, and I'm looking over at him, and he's telling him, hurry, 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 hurry. 10-yard pickup there. Here's a handoff to Zach. Flag came in. Zach does not want to go down. He picked up 3.
Probably the biggest Tiger out there, number 75 for the Tigers. That's Eduardo Contreras. He had a hold of Zach and didn't want to let go.
Yeah, he did not. We'll see what the flag is. Zach picked up 3 yards. It's a holding on the Trojans. So that will negate that. Now we're in the second quarter. Did you put on another layer of clothing?
Well, I prematurely put on my jacket.
That's because the first quarter was so long.
This is going to have to count.
Okay.
I thought I was at the end of at least in the middle of the second quarter when I put that on.
1st and 20. Pass to Tilby. Some positive yardage again. Met some big boys. Picked up 5. Or 4, picked up 4. Number 4 picked up 4.
Be 2nd and 15 still.
Stick with us at halftime after we show the performance by the whatever Ogden has lined up. We'll show our 100-yard interviews with Derek Tilby and Zaylin McCleary. Zaylin on the golf team. Boys golf, 1 region. Girls tennis is competing in state. Good luck to them tomorrow, this weekend. Hand off to Zach. Has some room on the left. Close to a first down.
Good run there by Zach.
12-yard pickup.
I love to see him make a quick decision and just get upfield as quick as he can.
3rd down for Morgan. 3rd and 2. Trips on the near side. Single on the far. Hand off to Salmon. Has some wide open space here. Knocks a guy down. Wow. Big pickup for Jet Salmon. He's 24 karat gold.
When Jet gets in the open field, you do not want to tackle him.
No.
He actually, I think, sometimes is looking for you to try to run you over rather than trying to avoid you.
It's about a 15-yard pickup there for Jet. Pass to Jet again. He's out to the 20. 15.
That looked like a great decision there by Beck on that play, Ty. He was looking for Lincoln, saw that Richards had some great coverage out there, and makes the easy pass to 24 and gets those positive yards, gets another first down.
Mountain Green Dental Maroon Zone, 1st and 10. Here's Salmon. Battles down to the 4-yard line, 6-yard pickup.
Good run by Jet right up the middle.
Jet now exits the game. Sargent in the backfield. Sheffield hands it off to Zach. Picks up some blocks from his team and gets down to the 1-yard line.
Well, this next play should be another handoff.
Ball on the 1-yard line, or the
unless you're the Seattle Seahawks.
No, they're not.
That should be a handoff.
That was a handoff to Zach Sargent. He has a Trojan touchdown.
I was actually at that Super Bowl.
Oh, were you really?
I was. I watched that play.
I was in Puerto Rico at a conference watching it with my credit union friends.
Me and my brother were there live in Phoenix for it, and we could not believe it. The Seattle fans were surrounding us, and they were so excited because they thought they were going to win that Super Bowl, and then it just went silent.
Yeah, that was brutal.
They couldn't believe it.
Bo Johnson's extra point is good.
196, right?
196. 5 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the opening half. Morgan 21, Ogden 7. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we have decided to run a special to show our support for this community.
So for every 40-pound box of trimmed chicken breast that we sell during the month of October, we're going to donate $10 to the No One Fights Alone charity. It's a local charity here in Morgan that gives back to families in need. So please support us in supporting them by coming in and purchasing one of our 40-pound boxes of trimmed chicken, and you will help out families in need.
Ryan, at the conclusion of today's game, you and I will choose a player of the game, sponsored by Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage. They will receive a certificate for their accomplishments, along with a gift card for a cookie from Crumble Cookie from awesome. Brett Mills.
Who doesn't love Crumble cookies?
Gotta love those. Our play of the game, which we will choose, we need to keep our eye open for that. They will receive a certificate for a bacon bomb from Bingham's Custom Meats. And our clean play of the game is a sportsmanship award. You've already nominated Crispy Nunez, who shook the hand of the defender right as the game started and said good luck in today's game.
Yeah.
And then that is sponsored by Morty's Car Wash. That's a sportsmanship award. Morty's Car Wash, located in South Weber. Kick is into the end zone, touchback.
That's how do you know how you know whether Bo's going to kick it in the end zone or not?
Because what happens?
He doesn't put his mouth guard in. If you watch that play back, he never puts his mouth guard in, so he's pretty confident that he's going to kick it out.
Look at him celebrating with Coach Sisson out there. Do you have a wide angle replay of that? The post kick. the kickoff. It's okay if not. But they did some air guitar there where they went and got the tee.
I'm sure Coach Sisson loves the fact that he's got a kicker that can put it out the end zone anytime he needs to.
That's awesome. 1st and 10 for the Tigers on the 20-yard line. Adams pass complete for a couple-yard pickup. Flag on the play.
Adams pass complete to Minkovic. Tackle by Menlove.
Good tackle there by Menlove on that coverage.
Here's the call from the official.
Flag on the play.
It was right in front of the Morgan sideline where the flag came down. False start. Must have been on the receiver that caught the ball.
Yeah, I didn't see if he moved early or not, but
4th penalty on the Tigers. Now it's 1st and 15 from the 15. 5.5 minutes to go until halftime. On defense for the Trojans, at safety, Abe Anderton, Tate Nilsson, corners, Jack Despain, and Cam Menlove. There's Adams. He's in trouble.
Watch out.
And he broke out of it. He's rolling. He's being chased by 24 Carat. Pass is incomplete, broken up by Menlove.
Good job by Menlove to stay with his guy there on that play, because those broken plays can sometimes sneak up on you and make it easier for them to break out of the coverage and get that reception. But boy, Adams was lucky to get out of there.
Yeah, that was Tate Steele that had his ankle for a second, and he broke out of it and got a pass away. It was nice. 2nd and 15 now for
Adams is actually the brother-in-law to a former Morgan player, Zach Farron.
Oh, really?
Zach was a safety for the Trojans and has married his sister. So Zach just lives down the street from me.
I can see the band behind us practicing on the baseball field. You can hear them a little bit, and we'll
Ogden
film
High's
their
band
performance.
They're serious business.
Yeah, they're state champs. They're the real deal. Here's Adams now setting up a screen. Pass complete. Has some blockers, and Abe eventually throws him out of bounds. We should have a face mask
Two
here.
two flags on that play.
Possibly a late hit and a face mask.
We're going to get a face mask and a late hit.
Abe's got his hand up a little high on the on the helmet, and then
I actually don't think he grabbed the face mask there. It looked like he had the jersey.
Do we have a block in the back that was missed? Let's see. Yes.
Jack did get.
Yes, Jack got
like
blocked in
a
the
block
back.
in the back. But
there's a call. Personal foul, a face mask, and a personal foul. There's a 30-yard walk-off there.
Wow.
30-yard penalty on the Trojans. Wow. Wow. Now they're in Trojan territory here. Eight penalties on the Trojans.
That's not good, Ty.
And none of them have been of the 5-yard variety.
Yeah.
So, ball almost directly in front of us. Adams keeps the ball. Nowhere to go. Jet Salmon. Tackle. Tate Steele with a half. Is that a half? A tackle?
That's a half.
Okay.
That's a half. That's a great play by Jet, staying in his lane, maintaining that outside, not letting Adams sneak out there, and just making a good solid tackle when he came up.
Tackle for loss. 4-yard loss. I have to introduce to you one of my friends, Big Play Replay. The father of Big Play Replay is David G. Halls. Scan that QR code or go to morgansportsnetwork.com/replay. About 30 seconds after a big play happens, you can find that, download it, share it, watch it again, slow motion, fast motion, whatever you'd like. It's Adams in trouble again. Pass.
Let's it go.
Intercepted by Jack Despain. Jackpot. his second interception of the season.
Great play by Jack. Watch him go up and on this replay, high point that ball. It looked like he almost was going to bobble it, but he hauls it in and gets the interception.
You know what that is?
What?
Big play replay.
Absolutely.
Worthy.
He really went up high
What
for that.
concentration there by Jack.
But another part of that too, Ty, is the pressure put on by 24 karat gold causes that interception,
yes, he
right?
Did. He was, I think Adams heard footsteps there with 24 karat.
They were coming, so he should have been listening.
Ball now on the 25-yard line. Morgan takes over 1st and 10. Sheffield pass complete to Gilson for a 12-yard pickup and a first down.
All of these catches by Lincoln add up. I mean, sometimes they're not for huge yards, but I mean, you're going to get 10 to 12 of those almost a game for Lincoln.
Lincoln's yardage for the season are adding up. Zach in the backfield, Sargent with Sheffield. Brogan Garrett on the near side. Hand off to Zach. No, Beck keeps it right up the middle. Stiff arm. Stays on his feet.
And wisely gets down.
About a 25-yard pickup there by Beck.
It's another great decision by Beck. I mean, that DN's crashing so hard, and he's on the running back before Beck's even taken that ball and kept it. And Beck's just pulling it out and making an easy decision. Easy, good read.
Some miscommunication on that one. Bat ball's incomplete, intended for Tilby. Beck tricked me on the RPO there. I thought he did.
Well, it
Zach.
was so late that he kept it that it seemed like he was going to give the ball up. Offsides there on the Tigers.
The 5th penalty on the Tigers. All of the Tigers penalties have been 5-yarders.
Yeah, we'd gladly trade our penalties for theirs.
Ball now 2nd and 5 on the 40-yard line of the Tigers. Jet Salmon in the backfield with Sheffield. Christian Nunez on the near side. Tilby spins and Gilson on the far side. It's going to Brogan.
That's to Crispy.
Oh, sorry, to Crispy. My bad. Sorry, yes. A lot of jostling for position there, but pass is incomplete.
I was hoping we were going to see Christian's size there and let him see him go up and climb the ladder and pick that up after a reception, but just a little bit off on that connection between the two of them.
3rd and 5. Luke Olson on the line, along with number 76, Bradley Walters, Will Fisher, and Ledger Keel. Hand off to Salmon, right up the middle. Keeps going.
Not only did he carry
20-yard run.
Not only did he carry the ball for 20 yards, Ty, he just carried 4 Tigers.
He did. A Salmon shouldn't be able to carry a Tiger.
That should be extra yardage. If you carry 4 or more guys, you should get another 5 yards.
We'll give him
to
some
the
bonus points. Look at Zach slicing and dicing and dancing and prancing for a first down. 15-yard pickup for Zach Sargent.
Good run by Zach. Makes that first guy miss, and then he does do a nice juke there to make the second guy miss.
Here's Jet Salmon, and he's in for a touchdown. 24 karat gold for 6.
Just walks that in. Good hole there by the offensive line. Gives Jet an easy pathway for the touchdown.
2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining until half.
Walters kicks his guy out, and number 54, Will Fisher, gives a nice hold there for Jet.
Here's Bo on to attempt his 197th career point.
Ooh, we're getting close.
Let's text the coach and tell him we need a field goal.
Get 3 at once.
Should we go tell Coach Robert?
Rather than single.
That's good.
Tell him we want you to stop at the 5-yard line.
I'd like to have him get it on a 50-yarder.
That'd be awesome.
Ogden High School has been around since the early 1900s, and the architecture of Ogden High is really neat. Chanel, your beautiful bride, gave us some information about the school, which began construction in 1935. The contract was for an unheard of price of $1.2 million in 1935. Here's a picture of their school. And it was completed in 1936, underwent a big $9 million renovation and expansion in 2007. And
I'm
it was
sure
done
they came
three
in
phases.
under budget, though.
Oh, I'm sure. They always do. But it is still one of the most premier examples of Art Deco architecture in the United States. Really a beautiful school.
And it's been in some movies.
Oh, has it?
It has. You probably wouldn't have seen the movie, but Fast Times at Ridgemont High was filmed here at Ogden High.
Was it really?
Absolutely.
That's the kind of nuggets that you only can get on the Morgan Sports Network from Ryan Turner. But it's a beautiful school, really is. The gym was redone as well in the back.
Their gym is phenomenal.
Very nice.
It's a great atmosphere to go watch a basketball game in.
Tight.
Yeah.
And loud.
And they have their court named
It's
for
named after
your son-in-law's grandpa.
Yes. It's awesome. Phil Russell, number 25.
Legendary basketball coach for the state of Utah.
Winningest girls high school coach in Utah history.
Hopefully, Coach Sterling Mack can overtake him. But he's got a ways to go.
He does. He's going to have to stick it out for many, many years. Maybe my sister-in-law, Vanessa, could do that at Skyview.
She could. She could.
And my daughter, Audrey, is going to be coaching the girls' freshman team at Skyview this year, basketball.
That's an exciting opportunity for her.
Yeah, she's excited about it. It's hard to believe that it's almost time to...
Is she living up there in Logan?
Yeah, she's going
now?
to Utah State.
Good for her.
We're getting smoked out up here from... Maybe someone is smoking some meat.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe the wood-burning stoves are on now. I don't know. 1st and 10. Hand off to Max. Tackled by Cooper McGivern.
Good job by Cooper there.
How are we looking on our tackle totals?
Leading us on the night is Zach Sargent. He's got 4 tackles right now leading the Trojans. That's Cooper's first tackle tonight.
Cooper's on the line right in the center there. And what's that position called, Ryan?
Nose guard.
Nose guard. And then on his left is Tate Steele. Is that left tackle?
He's going to be... Usually, depends on what defense you're playing, but that's going to be a D-end.
D-end. And then number 6, Nick Parise is on the right.
Same thing, D-end.
Okay. Linebackers are Wildcat Willis, Crew Galbraith, and Jet Salmon. Pass complete to Thompson.
Oh,
tries to juke the guy, but Nick Parise said, not today.
Nick was there quick with Titan as well.
Who are you giving the tackle to there?
Let's watch this replay. Zach initially comes up, and then Titan gets him, but Nick finishes him off. So we'll give half to Titan, but we're gonna give a full one to Priest on that.
So stats wise, can you on one play can you have someone get a full tackle and then others get half?
I probably
according
not.
to MSN, you can.
Probably not. But
at the Morgan Sports Network, anything goes, and they always round up.
This book that I'm writing in is unofficial, so it's not going to be found on Huddle.
It has a leather cover.
Preps.
It's a leather cover, and it has your name embossed on it. It's not scripture, but it looks like it. Handoff. Nowhere to go there either. Again, Zach in on the tackle along with... Yeah, I think Zach was the first one there. Zach and Nick.
Oh, my brother Aaron is asking if we're taking shout-outs yet. So I guess...
should we open up the text line?
I guess we better do that.
Yeah, let's open the text line. Why not?
My brother just is a new grandpa now.
Oh, is he?
So maybe that's what he wants a shout-out for.
Oh,
congratulations to Aaron Turner on having a grandson.
That's awesome. Where's the grandson live? Oh, no, say the text line first.
Text line 801-876, and I don't remember the last 4.
I think it's 0380. Punt. Only a few seconds left until halftime. Tate has it.
He needs to go down so we can get one play off.
He did, but the clock expired. That's the end of the first half. Morgan 28, Ogden 7. Should we take a commercial break, Dave? We'll be right back real quick. Quick one.
Hi, I'm Brett Mills. I've been in the mortgage banking industry for almost 25 years. And what I love about this career is people really don't call me for a mortgage. They call me because they've got a dream. And that dream may be, maybe I want to work less and be with my kids more. Perhaps I need to trim my budget up. Perhaps I want to change the type of house that I'm in or the floor plan. Or maybe I'm looking for an investment property to change my lifestyle. All these are dreams. And that's really what I'm trying to get at. And so call me with your dream, your concerns, your challenges. We have over 400 products really to meet your needs. And so that's what makes me tick. I love Morgan Valley, love being a part of this community, and I want to be there to help fulfill your dreams.
Please welcome to the field for your combined super band of Mount Ogden Junior High, Mount Fort Junior High, and the Ogden High School Band. The Ogden High School Band will be playing their show Paparazzi at the very end. They'll be joined by all those amazing junior high kids that you see there on the track. Ogden High School is proud to present drum majors J.C. Anderson, Lee James, Bertie Backham, Stella Adelot, and the Ogden High School Tiger Marching Band. Ogden High School marching band. Please welcome our junior high school bands at the field for handoff. Run! Ogden High School District Combined Super Band. Our marching band is a reigning state champion after winning back-to-back state champions in 20.
Hello, Morgan sports fans. I'm Tyler Quigley here with number 4 senior Derek Tilby to walk 100 yards.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
So, for those that don't know you, tell us about you.
I don't know. My name's Derek Tilby. I live just under that M, actually, right there. So, senior. I play basketball, football.
Okay. Is your family from Morgan?
Yeah, we're all from Morgan. Yeah, all my cousins and everybody from Morgan and grandparents.
What's that like, living around?
Yeah, it's nice. Every Sunday, have dinner with them.
Yeah. Where do you have dinner?
My grandma's
Cooks.
Usually just all the moms. Sometimes my cousin, his name's Court, he's good at cooking meats.
What's your favorite food that your grandma's?
I don't know. She makes a good funeral potatoes.
Sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, it's way good.
Yeah. So you're a senior. What are you gonna do after school?
I don't know. Me and some of my friends like Zach, Cam, Bo, we want to go do summer cells for a couple months maybe, and then obviously go on a mission, and then I don't know. We'll see after.
Yeah. Where do you want to go on your mission?
I don't know. My grandpa and my dad both went to Japan, so I mean, it's destined to be.
Yeah. Have you ever been there?
No, but I don't know. If I were to choose, I'd probably go Australia. Come back with an accent.
Some people think I'm from Australia, but I'm
not. Yeah, it's a fun place.
So you've played sports in Morgan for a long time. You've played with guys that have graduated. Who are some of the players you looked up to when you were a younger athlete in Morgan?
Definitely, I'd say Cade Johnson and Josh Criddle.
Oh, the Muley Bear.
Oh, yep, the Muley Bear. Yeah, they always took me under their wing, and I don't know. They're some of my best friends, like good examples.
That's cool. What are some of your other heroes you look up to?
I'd say my grandpa Steve.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Tell me about him.
He's actually the mayor. I don't know. He's just always helping people. Always helps me out if I need it. So. Yes, sir.
Well, good deal. Hey, Derek, you just walked 100 yards with the Morgan Sports Network. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was horrible.
That was money.
Okay, I'm not surprised. Hey, Tyler Quigley with Zaylin McCleary, senior on the Morgan High golf team. Let's walk 100 yards.
Perfect.
Your shot was perfect.
Oh yeah, it was money.
Hey, tell us about you. What do we need to know about Zaylin?
Well, I golf a lot.
Okay.
I used to play all the other sports growing up, football, basketball, baseball. Then high school came along, just kind of decided to focus on golf.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool. So tell us what's your favorite golf course you've ever played?
Favorite golf course I've ever played? So we went to Scotland this June.
Did you really?
Yep. We played this course called the Royal Dornoch.
Okay.
It was ranked at the top 10 in the world at one time. Oh, it was awesome. It was beautiful.
Did you shoot under par?
I did not. I shot a 73.
That's respectable.
It
Good
was
job.
all right. Yeah.
All right. So what are your other hobbies then?
Love pickleball.
Okay.
Play lots of pickleball. I like taking pictures, hanging out with buddies.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of camera do you use?
It's a Canon D3400.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you're done golfing, we'll take you on the Morgan Sports Net where you can be our photographer.
Awesome.
One of
That'd
them.
be perfect.
We already have a few, but
That'd
we'll
be
take
awesome.
You. Well, that's good. What's your favorite food? What's your pregame food or anything like that?
I don't have a pregame food, but I'd love just a good old ribeye.
Yeah, okay.
Just a good old ribeye is just
At
money.
what temperature?
135 internal, medium rare,
Oh man, you've got it dialed,
Exactly.
just like your golf game.
Exactly.
Well, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little, just real quickly about your family.
Well, I have 3 younger siblings. I'm the oldest of 4. Jarek, Nash, and Maley. And we all go here.
Okay, good. All right, Zaylin, hey, thank you. Great to meet you. Good luck with your golf, and you've just walked 100 yards with the Morgan Sports Network.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Ogden High Tigers. Thank you.
How about that band?
It was awesome.
Oh my gosh.
That's a production. It is cool to see and listen to.
I'm going to go back and rewatch that. That was so cool. A couple of stats of note from the first half that I find interesting. The biggest standout for me is the penalties on the Trojans. 8 penalties for 110 yards.
That just kills you. I mean, a lot of those are big plays for the Tigers going against us, and obviously took back some big plays for the Trojans.
Ogden was penalized 5 times for 25 yards. Quarterback Beck Sheffield was 12 of 16 for 121 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
That's pretty good line for Beck. I mean, I'm super impressed that he's that efficient. I mean, not very many incompletions.
He also rushed for over 50 yards.
Made a couple of good decisions on keeping the ball on those big, long carries that he got.
Jet Salmon rushed the ball 6 times, carried the ball 6 times for 56 yards and 1 touchdown. Zach Sargent carried the ball 7 times for 43 yards and 1 touchdown.
It seems crazy that we haven't had a ton of offensive plays, but it was because of that one long drive by the Tigers. I mean, that took a lot of time off the clock.
I am running out of room on my paper to write down the penalties for the Trojans, so hopefully they clean it up here.
Yeah, hopefully that second half is a little bit cleaner than the first, for sure. I mean, as a coach, I hope you're addressing that at halftime, right? To say, look, boys, let's clean this up. Let's make sure that we have our heads in the game. And
how about Bo Spence? He's at 197 career points, so might get to 200 today.
Hopefully he can get to 200.
So if he does, should we just say right now he's the player of the game? If he does, is it too early to call?
For me, that's too early
It's
to
too
call.
early. Okay. You already called the touchdown run by Brogan. One thing you forgot was that we'd do a personal
that we
foul.
wouldn't have a penalty on. Like, this will be a return for a touchdown, but it will get called back for a personal foul penalty.
Morgan won the coin toss to begin the game and elected to receive. Now they will kick off. No return on that kick. We appreciate the sponsors of the Morgan Sports Network. You can see their logos scrolling on the bottom left of your screen. We couldn't do this without them. We also have our text line open if you'd like to text us where you're watching, who you're cheering for. I have received one text. This is from Coach Barlow's dad, Ken Barlow. He said he has a wheelbarrow that his wife, Jared's mom's grandfather, used to carry cement while helping to build Ogden High School.
Wow.
That's cool. We need to see a picture of that.
Yeah.
What a great memory. 1st and 10 for the Tigers on the 20-yard line. Quarterback in trouble. Sacked by Nick Priest, assisted by Jet Salmon. Nick Priest, wow. I forgot to ask you, Ryan, how did the tackling stats look for the first half?
In the first half, Zach had 4. Tate Steele was in on a bunch for a half a sack on 3 times, so he had 1.5 tackles. And Priest now just got his 3rd tackle with a sack.
Look at that. That brings the 2nd and 20. That's second down from the dirt spot. If you go to the dirt spot in Morgan and turn west, go west, you run into Heinz Country Store, a place to eat and get gas. Heinz Country Store.
Yeah, there's no reason to go to Peterson unless it's go to Heinz, right?
Peterson is a great community. Keep the text coming. Text us some picture of you watching the game. We'll get it on the screen. Big run there for the Tigers. That's Max Trujillo. 10-yard gain.
That's a good run by Max there on that play. Luckily, the Trojans just trip him up to keep the yardage to a minimum. Brings up 3rd down and long.
Shout out to Coach Trevor Richens, who texted us in. They haven't missed a game, and I appreciate that you supporting the Morgan Sports Network. The Morgan Junior Mighty Might Blacks have their final game tomorrow against an undefeated Kaysville team. They're going to give them their first loss tomorrow, so go Trojans.
Now that's going to be exciting. I want to see that. Unfortunately, I'll be at a playoff game for my son, Drew, tomorrow, and David and Mike are going to call that game for the Morgan Sports Network.
Yeah, again, the quarterback just swarmed there by the Trojan defense, had to throw the ball away.
Yeah, no time there for Adams, and lucky to get that ball off. Brings up 4th down for the Tigers.
Incomplete.
Tate Nelson back and Lincoln Gilson.
We just got a really late flag, Ty.
Okay.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
Oh, intentional grounding.
Oh, okay.
So they did.
That makes more sense. I was like, why would he wait to throw that flag that long? But he does call the intentional grounding call.
Intentional grounding.
This is going to pin the Tigers way back in their own end zone for this punt. That's not only...
Is that a 10-yarder?
It's not only
Look at this.
Loss of yards, but it's also a loss of downs, so you don't get to replay that 3rd down.
Well, that's they are definitely kicking from the dirt spot here. 4th and a country mile.
He's close to that back line, doesn't want to step out for the safety. He does a rugby-style punt.
That will be fielded by Gilson. Goes to his left. He's out of the 40. About a 10-yard return there for Link.
Sets the Trojans up with a really short field here. Gives them a good chance to score.
Shout out to Weston Smith, Conrad Smith's dad, who is on the freshman team. He's watching his son. Was the alpha player of the game last week, which is our lineman of the game. Had a scoop and score yesterday against Ogden. That's awesome.
My wife's cousin.
Oh, is it? And he's watching from Park City. Thank you.
We also have
Price.
We also have a niece that goes to school here at Ogden High, Riley Hesler. Shout out to her. But a big shout out to Melissa, who is the manager for the football team that helped us get set up today. Loss of yards there on that run, Ty.
Rare loss of yardage there for Zach.
Good
Ball
play
on
by
the
the Tigers.
35-yard line now of the Tigers. Morgan, 2nd and 12. Sheffield, pass out to Zach. Swarmed by a pack of Tigers, but picks up some positive yardage.
Good cut there by Zach to get upfield and get those positive yards. Third down here for the Trojans. 3rd and about 8.
Pass to Spence, 1st down. A 10-yard pickup there.
Good little quick pass there by Beck to Spence. Get that 1st down.
Here's one of our fans watching. Should have paid more attention to who that was, Dave, but thank you for watching the Morgan Sports Network. First birthday, Jess Reeder. Hand off to 24 Carat. 2-yard gain. 7th carry for Jet. Has 1 touchdown.
There's another clean play of the game nominee, Ty. Bradley Walters just helped a Tiger up there.
I love that. Good job, Bradley. He's number 76.
Yes.
Pass.
Slant there by Crispy.
Incomplete. Looked like he caught it from our angle, but it must have.
That's the 2nd time that we've had a pass like that I thought was a catch, but isn't.
We were blocked by his body.
Oh, he picked it up really quick.
Okay.
So he did have the ball in his hands.
3rd down, 8 yards to go for Morgan.
Bounced right off the turf back up to him.
Ball on the 31-yard line. Flag came in.
Looks like it's going to be a hold there on the Trojans, Ty. Ledger had his hands inside and was doing a good job blocking, but then just when that DN went to peel off, Ledger didn't let go.
Wonder if they'll decline this, Ryan.
If I were them, I would, because I wouldn't want to give the Trojans another chance at a 1st down. I'd make them make the long kick. But here we
go.
Here's what you asked for.
Come on, Bo.
Here's what you asked for.
Kicking team is Tate Nilsson is the holder.
It's going to be probably a 37-yarder.
Let's see where Tate sets up. Be a 43-yarder, right? Or 40. Be a 42-yard field goal here,
Yep.
And if Bo makes this, it will be his 200th career point. Bo Johnson. The kick is up.
That's good.
And he got it. Bo Johnson with his 200th career point. Congratulations, Bo. Look at his picture there on the bottom right. Bo Johnson, senior, 200 points at Morgan High. Wow. That just went too big. Replay.
Awesome.
Bo, save that. Share that on your IG. Hashtag Morgan Sports Network. It's a play of the game nominee, too.
I wonder what the scoring record is for Morgan High. I wonder if Daniel could find that out.
Yeah, Daniel, hook us up. Let us know. Daniel Mudreau. He knows more about Morgan sports than anyone living or deceased.
Touchdowns, you're getting 6. Field goals 3. Extra points 1. I wonder who has the most points ever for a Morgan High alum.
Well, Bo probably is not aware that that was his 200th.
I'll bet he doesn't know that either. But I bet if we ask him tonight, hey, do you know how many career points you have?
He'll know when he gets home and rewatches this game 17 times.
And everyone texts him, congratulations on 200.
He didn't put his mouth guard in.
Then it means it's going in the end zone.
Yep. Watch him do some air guitar with Coach. Hey, Dave, see if you can get him the camera on Bo real quick.
Let's see what the celebration is this time. Oh, yeah.
A little bit. It was muted.
It wasn't, it wasn't as fun as the last one.
All right, here comes some Trojan fans. Zach's.
That's
his nephew and his sister. Is that correct?
That is his sister. Yep.
Thank you for watching the Morgan Sports Network. Beautiful family.
Oh, wow.
My.
Good hit there by the Man of Steel.
Steel, the Man of Steel. My goodness. Now, how many tackles does he have, right?
That's going to be now 4 for him.
It's a tackle for loss as well.
Yep.
We're not keeping track of Ogden's offensive yardage. They had that really good drive, took about 6-7 minutes, and scored the touchdown.
Most of that came from penalties.
Morgan had a 30-yard penalty on that time. 2 15-yarders stacked on top of each other. Yeah. A roughing the, was it a face mask
and then a late hit out of bounds.
Yeah. Adams, quarterback, looking, throwing.
Picked.
Almost broke
tipped
it
up in the air. And I thought we were gonna get the pick.
Tate broke it up, and Jack tried to get his second interception of the game. I told him that wasn't Cade.
That's not
Randall.
Cade. That is Jack.
That's his cousin,
Despain.
Jack Despain. There you go. That's Mr. Brother Mueller on the mic, institute teacher at Weber. We had a visit at halftime from my daughter Macy and her husband Ethan. Ethan's an Ogden High alumni. We took a selfie and she was going to text that to me, but she hasn't yet. I'm going to remind. Oh, no, she did. I'm going to send this to Dave.
Can we put the former Ogden High alumni up on the screen?
Yeah, because it's also a Morgan alumni too. So
okay. That makes sense.
It balances it out.
Adams running there, gets down.
He slid, but
he wants a flag there, but I didn't think that the hit was egregious there by.
I think Zach had already started his tackling motion.
Yeah. Well, he didn't go into him either. It looked like the
here's halftime with my daughter Macy and her husband Ethan with that great band in the background.
And David Hall's head right there, like that.
David's focusing in on that band music. That was a fun visit to have them come up and say hi. Shout out to my mom and dad that are watching in Alpine.
4th down here for the Tigers. Looks like they're going to punt.
What's your prediction here? Who's going to field this one, Ryan?
It's going to go to Lincoln.
Tate?
It's going to go to Lincoln.
I think
again.
I don't think he wants to kick that to Tate, does he? You're correct, and it takes a Tiger bounce, big time, down to the 30
there off the turf. Let's see if Lincoln can get outside. Oh
no! Oh my goodness! What a hit,
big
by
hit
number
by number
4.
That's going to be Sammy Sarlo.
5'11", 150-pound senior linebacker.
Lincoln's going to be mad at Jack there. Jack didn't see Sammy coming so quick, and he ran past Jack and lights Lincoln up.
You know what I think Beck is going to be excited about that, though? He's going to get some more yards going here. He likes this long field to work with. It's going to be a little bit
longer of a drive. It's probably the worst starting field position for the Trojans all night.
New wide receiver in for the Trojans, number 84, Ben Russell in at wide receiver on this near side. Flag in. We'll have to keep our eye out for new players that are entered the game. Number 11, Luke Wheeler is in the game.
Getting some good experience with the starting offense here for those guys.
Lineman number 58, Max Mueller, always does a great job on the line. He's right next to Keel.
No flag on that, Ty, but I guess.
What happened there?
Ref stoppage of time.
There's
now
the
we're
flag.
getting offsides on the Tigers.
It's like we didn't get the first one. Let's try it again.
Yeah.
Pass complete to Spence. 10-yard pickup, first down.
Spence has had a couple of really good catches tonight, Ty, and some good pickup on yardage.
Agreed.
They're using him a little bit more than
Agreed. I agree.
they have in the past.
He was a team captain last week and had a good game against Grantsville. Handoff to Drew Korth. Look how fast he is. That wrestler can run. First down, Trojans.
And good job to hold on to the ball there at the end. Richards was trying to rip it out, but Drew holds on to it, gets a good gain, gives another first down for the Trojans.
13-yard pickup there. Morgan now in Tiger territory. Sheffield. Pass complete to Spence. This time not for a first down, but a 5-yard pickup.
Sheffield's pass complete.
Stick around in a few
Looks like
moments.
Leonelli checked into the game.
Okay, Canyon Leonelli, the Italian job. He has his pink gloves on tonight.
Pink tonight.
Pink tights.
We had pink night in volleyball last week, which was a huge success. Trojans raised a lot of money. The Lady Trojans raised a lot of money for cancer research.
That's cool. They also raised money for the Sherry Wright Scholarship Fund that's part of the Morgan Education Foundation, and that money benefits Morgan High students who want to continue their education. Third down, nowhere to go there for Morgan, no gain on the play.
Yeah, Sherry's family comes back every year and participates in that night, which is super cool.
Fourth down. This will be a long. Is this going to be another attempt here?
It is.
Fourth down. This is a long attempt here for Bo.
203 for Bo.
Setting up at the 45. This is a 55-yarder. This will be a new career high here for Bo. 55-yard attempt, field goal here for Bo Johnson. Tate Nelson holds. The kick is up.
It's going to be good.
He got it. Look at the celebration by the Trojans. A 55-yard field goal for Johnson. 203 points. Wow. Play of the game now. Player of the game. Possible.
55-yarder. I'm voting. Yeah, I'd vote for that for play of the game. It doesn't matter who you are. To hit a 55-yarder is awesome.
That is so awesome. Can you cover me for a minute while I go tell Coach Roberts about his point total so he can pass it down to the sideline?
Absolutely.
I'll be right back.
Nice kick by Bo there. I mean, that's obviously the line has to give him some time to block for that as well. You want to make sure you don't let those guys get up at the line, right? So the line's got to take them out.
So is that a record for Bo then?
That is for Bo personally, yeah.
So he had a 52-yarder,
52,
I think, last
so
year, right?
that makes it now 55 is his career long.
Uh-huh.
Officially.
I just passed that information on to Coach Roberts. He passed it down to the sideline so they can pour Gatorade on Bo's head.
Big night for Bo tonight. 203 points for career and a new career long on his field goal with a 55-yarder.
That looked like it could have gone in from 60.
Yeah, it possibly could have. It would have been close, but it was a really good kick.
Do you think he's going to tell everyone it was into the wind too?
He probably will, knowing Bo.
He didn't put his mouth guard in, like you said, so we'll see if he celebrates here with Coach Sisson.
Well, Tilby's joining in the celebration here now, too.
A little lighter than the first time. 4:06 remaining in the third quarter. Having a different take on the Muley Bear report today.
Oh.
You know, the Muley Bear, he had the speed of a deer and the strength of a bear and the hair of a Greek god. Now he's on a mission.
Well, last week you kept it till the fourth quarter.
I know. Should we tease it a little, or should we show the Muley Bear report?
After this play, I think we should show it.
Okay, after this play, we're going to go with the Muley Bear report. Version 2.0. Somehow he
Adams.
completed that pass. Wow.
He got it off, yeah, and it is a catch.
He took a beating, too. Okay, here's the Muley Bear report. This is Elder Ty Wheeler in Botswana, Namibia mission. He's currently in Botswana. There he is in Africa. Elder Ty Wheeler representing the Muley Bear report today.
Number 44.
Morgan High alumni.
Ty Wheeler.
Was he first team All-State, I think?
Yes, he was. He had a ton of tackles, sacks, quarterback pressures. Ty was a huge asset for the defense last year.
It's hard to tell in that picture, but I did get another picture of him, and his biceps still look like a python that ate a pig or something. Just huge.
You didn't want to be tackled by Ty. It was like a freight train.
24 karat gold's kind of following in his footsteps, isn't he?
Yeah, he's putting on some LBs in the positive way.
We need to pay attention here. Is there any new defenders in for the Trojans? It looks like the starters are still in.
It looks
right
like
as I
they
said
all
that,
are,
number
yeah.
44 just came in.
Yeah, well, that's right
Tristan
on cue,
Nilsson.
right? And somebody else, too, on the other side of Tristan. Can't see his number yet. I don't know if that's number 4, Haas.
Yeah, it could be Nathan Haas in. We have a couple of nominations for their Morty's Car Wash Clean Play. Crispy Nunez helped or shook hands with the opponent before the game, which was nice. And then number 76, Bradley Walters, helped up another player. Showed good sportsmanship.
Oh, good D there by Anderton.
He read
Comes
that
in,
perfectly.
breaks that up, yeah. And it's a good play by him, too, to not get the PI, not to go through the defender, but to go around him and knock it down.
4th down. Lincoln and Tate again back. Tristan was one of our players of the game in a recent JV game.
Sweet.
Trayson Rich was in on that play, number 77. He's out now. Punting situation. Again, the rugby style punt. Fielded by Nilsson, 40. Out to the 50.
Did you see that, Ty? Number
No,
76 for Ogden was the first man down on that punt. Watch this. That's a lineman. I mean, that's huge props to him. Who is that? 76. That's Colton Rich. First man down on the punt coverage. Wow.
He's a team captain today. He has 2 knee braces on, too. I look at him. I don't see how all the linemen aren't wearing those big knee braces now. Should we talk about some famous Ogden High alumni?
If we must.
We must. 4 NFL players are Ogden High alumni. And also we have the runner-up in the 2018 Boston Marathon is a Ogden High alumni.
That's pretty cool.
Sarah Sellers.
Ogden
That's cool.
Ogden has a history of a lot of good runners. I mean, their track team is pretty impressive, especially in the distance events.
Beck's pass intended for
number 25.
Number 25, Bowerly, and he got lit up. Morgan has 2 25s, but on offense, it's Bowerly. On defense, it's Saunders. Hand off to Korth.
He'll pick up a couple there.
4-yard pickup. There's Sellers, runner-up in the Boston Marathon. That's amazing.
That is amazing. I mean, I don't know what the last time you ran a marathon, Ty, but...
Oh, I forgot to tell you. One of my personal goals is to never run a marathon.
And so far, you've been maintaining that?
Yep, 100%.
Good work.
4th down for the Trojans.
Leonelli back in.
Love those pink gloves he's got on today. Also,
Finally,
number 6, Hurd, is in the game.
Thompson dropping back to receive this punt. I mean, if you're a team scouting the Trojans, you know that just because Beck is still in does not mean that we're going to not punt the ball.
He does punt, and it's low.
Punt. Bounces right to Thompson. He hurdles one tackler.
Gets by Wheeler, but then runs into someone, a flag in.
Comes in at the end of that
Looks
play.
like Ben Russell had the.
Looks like Beck just didn't get all of that one.
See what the penalty is here.
Block in the back, either.
Ball was on the 39-yard line.
Let's see, block in the back, and it's going to be on the Tigers.
And that happened on about the 33-yard line.
Holding against the Tigers to move the ball back.
Ten-yard penalty for the Tigers here.
Now each team has 8 penalties. I feel better.
Well, that's good. I mean, if we've held it to 8 so far, that means we don't have any penalties in the second half.
Correct. Keep our eye out for some new Trojans in. We have Rich and Nilsson in on the line. Nathan Hawes with the tackle.
Trujillo with the run there.
Nathan Hawes.
Second down and 5.
I didn't get a chance to mention those NFL players.
Yeah,
but
let's
we have
hear who they are.
Joe Aguirre, drafted in the 11th round in 1941, played for the Washington Redskins and the LA Dons.
The LA Dons. I've never heard that
I haven't
before.
either, but Chanel has, and she's the one that gave us the information.
Redskins are obviously now the Commanders.
Yes. 2nd and 5. Adams pass complete. Met immediately by Anderton.
Good tackle there by Anderton.
Carter Mybus is in the game, number 21. Number 8, Bridger Ostrander is in.
Number 6, Jack Hurd.
Clyde Brock for Ogden, drafted in 1962, played for the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Bob Sneeden, drafted in 1944, played for the Redskins and the Lions.
I think that's Sneddon.
Sneddon, my bad. Thank you. Hand off to Max.
Oh,
good cut.
That was a great cut by Max to get through that hole and pick up the first down.
Tackled by Nate Hawes. Glenn Reed, or Red, drafted in 1981, played for the Saints and the Colts. That's the end of the third quarter. Morgan 34, Ogden 7. Check out this. This is Coach Thompson and his family. Coach Thompson is the head coach of the Ogden High football team. His son is number 2 on the team. Check out the website, thompsontough.org, and feel free to donate to their Venmo to help them out at Thompson-Tough. There's some videos there that tells of his story, his diagnosis with ALS in 2021. He brought the word family, the motto family, to the Ogden High football team, which stands, according to him, and he tells about it in the video, forget about me, I love you.
And I think his players do love that and love playing for him too. I think they really love him as a coach. I unfortunately saw a news story with Coach Thompson just a couple of months ago that they had paid a company to do some backyard work for them to do a sport court or something like that, and it was not completed, darn it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Super unfortunate.
That is too bad.
The tough part was that he's like, we really wanted this to enjoy it with my kids, and because I don't know how much time I've got, so it was tough to watch.
They just announced the Ogden High girls cross country team won region. They just gave them the region trophy. The handoff.
Another good run by Max.
Abe Anderton with the tackle.
Yep, that is Max.
Lockhart Eats. As well, 12 3-6 for Lockhart Eats Run it, Union. Thank you, Wildcat Speaks, for all you do in support of Ogden Tigers.
Who was on that tackle, Ty?
That was Abe Anderton.
Abe.
Carter Mybus is in at line at the end there, number 21. Jack Hurd in on defense, out at safety. Despain and Menlove still in at corners.
Looks
Titan
like
Willis still in.
Mybus is that outside backer there.
Ostrander also in at backer, and it's going towards him. There's Bridger.
Oh, good
Pass
play.
complete.
Another tackle there for Anderton, but a great play for the Tigers. Adams finds number 20 there.
Jaden Long. Good pass.
Good route there by Jaden, too, just to find some space in front of the safeties and behind the backers there.
Another famous Ogden, another famous Ogden alumni is Val A. Browning, the son of John Browning. This is his picture. Val Browning, Ogden High alumni. Timeout Ogden.
Got one of his dad's guns there, probably.
He does. Browning's headquarters are in Mountain Green. Pretty
good dual
neat
tie there between the Ogden and Morgan areas.
Yeah, for sure. Here's a video of what happened. And do we have sound on this video, Dave? This is last year when we got rained out.
This does not do it justice.
It's not. It's a 6-second
That makes
video.
it look like just a normal rainstorm.
No.
People are not going to believe that you were in the eye of a hurricane and almost died.
We just packed everything up and threw it down the chute there into the booth. We had the pile of cords looked like an old eagle's nest, and it was crazy.
I was on the other side watching the game and came to this side to help you, and by the time I got over here, I was soaked there wasn't anything dry on me.
It's amazing how fast you can take down this stuff.
Especially when you don't care.
There's a long
Adams
pass.
throws a bomb, finds Thompson in
Touchdown.
the back of the end zone.
What a play. 30-yard touchdown pass.
Great play there by the Tigers. Good blocking by his offensive line and Max to give him the time. And Thompson gets behind Despain for an easy touchdown there.
That's going to hurt Daniel's prediction.
That does hurt Daniel's prediction.
I noticed you put your stocking hat on, right?
I did.
Is that your last layer?
That's my last layer. This has got to last me for the end of the game.
The extra point was good.
Good. Well, what do you think the Tigers will do on this play, Ty? You think they're going to kick it to Brogan?
David Halls is feeling a squib kick.
Dave's saying
okay.
They obviously learned their lesson, and they're not going to let even it get close to Brogan.
I see
and
that,
I'm sure that's what I would do if it were me.
I see that Drew Korth is in on the kickoff.
If it were me, I'd just do a little pooch kick to about the 30-yard line.
Okay, just pop one up right there.
Or kick it out of bounds, because if you're going to do it to the 30, you might as well just give them 5 more yards and not let them touch it at all.
That's true. Well, let's see what happens here. Kicker is number 88, Lincoln Barnes. Took it deep.
Oh, boy.
To Tate. Tate goes right up the middle. Out to the 33-yard line.
Not a bad result for the Tigers.
Brogan Garrett, sportsmanship, helped up Tate.
Yeah.
Down by 32. Quick.
I was hoping that Tate would bring that outside. Instead, he just goes right up the middle.
Yeah, he normally does go around the edge, doesn't he? This time he just
with Tate's
right down the
speed.
middle.
Number 11 was out there. Will Minkovich was out there, but I do believe that Tate could have got past him.
We appreciate the sponsors of Morgan Sports Network. Wardell Brothers Construction is a wonderful construction company headquartered in Morgan. They build roads, large and small. Your local source of sand and gravel. New quarterback in for the Trojans,
Randall.
number 2, Cade Randall. He has pink on his shoes today. Hands off to Korth. Look at Korth. He could go. I don't know how they caught Korth. What a run.
Good play by Sammy Sarlo to save that touchdown. Drew was motoring, but Sammy just a little bit quicker too, takes a great angle and makes that tackle.
It's about a 50-yard run there for Korth. That's going to help his stats. Randall again to Korth. He doesn't need oxygen. He's still picked up a little bit. Won't go down. Those wrestlers. He's a state champion wrestler. Drew Korth is.
Yeah, picked up a state title his freshman year.
His brother Will, also a state champion.
Yep.
Wrestling in college. Is that true?
Yeah, he's down at Snow College. Part of their wrestling team.
First down, Trojans. Was that a pass? That
was a swing pass.
Okay. Who caught that one?
That looks like Jack Hurd.
Jack. Okay.
On the end of that.
First down. Morgan down now in the close to, and yes, they are in the Mountain Green Dental Maroon Zone. Ball on the 20-yard line. Randall's throws with his left to Russell. Almost one-handed it, but he was out of bounds.
Good coverage there by the Tigers that made that have to be out of bounds on that sideline. I watched Cade throwing last night in the JV game when David Halls was doing his one-man show. And, man, he throws a pretty ball for sure.
He's the southpaw outlaw, Cade Randall.
It amazes me that he can throw it as far as he does without stepping into his throw.
Just on the run.
It doesn't ever look like he's really throwing it super hard and stepping into it.
False start on the Trojans. First penalty of the half. Hey, I have some good news. That's the first 5-yard penalty.
First 5, and it's the first one of the second half.
Yes.
At least it came in the fourth quarter, and it's only 5 yards.
I've got room to write down 2 more.
Let's hope you don't need it.
I hope so. Randall goes for that same play to Russell.
Lets him go up and get it.
He has it.
Simultaneous possession will go to the receiver.
Neither of them's going to let go. And finally, Russell comes out with the ball. What a catch by Russell.
Nice catch by Zach Richards.
Hand off to Leonelli, nowhere to go.
Good ball by Cade there, knowing that Ben's an athletic player for sure, that he's just going to go up and win that battle, right? He lets his receiver make a play and trust that he'll do it.
Is that big play replay worthy?
Heck yeah.
It's already gone. It's already there.
Oh, it's already been sent, or you're not going to do it?
Cam,
it's already there.
Cam Russell, go to big play replay, download that, share it on your social media. Hand off to Korth. Nowhere to go. Lost a few. That was second down. Next week we will have a home game against Union. Ball on the 8-yard line now. 3rd and goal. Korth
shift sides there.
Is in the backfield. Here's Randall looking for Russell. Incomplete.
Richards with that coverage again.
That was 3rd down. 4th down. Looks like the field goal unit will come on.
Well, we were wondering if Bo was going to get to 200 tonight.
Here's the big play, the big catch.
the kids say on your head, right? On that play.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Sure was.
We were wondering if Bo's going to get to 200. Well, he's going to go way past 200 tonight.
Bo Noel Johnson in for his field goal.
Bo, this is
for 206.
Yeah, this is a 25-yard attempt. Hold is good. Kick is
should be able to do that in his sleep.
Yeah, that was in. We'll also choose at the end of this game an Alpha Award winner, a lineman of the game. So we need to keep our eye on that, as we have been. And we also have our play of the game and our player of the game. So we have our work cut out for us. There's been some great plays.
What are you thinking so far?
I just have to. I'm leaning towards player of the game, number 9, Bo Johnson.
Yeah, if you have that many field goals, that's his 3rd field goal tonight, plus the extra points, right?
Yes, he has 4 extra points and 3 field goals.
And a career long of 55.
Yeah.
I think I would vote for that right now, unless something really crazy happens.
The play of the game, I really, even though I can you have a play of the game that was
that
flat?
Doesn't count.
I don't know. I loved Brogan's touchdown run on the opening kickoff.
It was super awesome.
It was brought back.
I just was bummed that it didn't count.
Yeah.
It was exciting, that's
for
sure.
It really was, and you called it, which is even more. I should give you the announcer of the game for that. You might get a bacon bomb.
Oh my gosh.
Bo doesn't have his mouth guard in. I'm going to start watching that. That's the good intel that you brought there.
Well, hopefully the other team doesn't pick up on that either, because if he does put it in, usually that means it's probably going to be an onside kick.
First and 10. Any new defenders in there that we're seeing for the Trojans?
We got Mybus 21. He was already in. Jack Hurd, number 6. He was already in. Let's see. Ostrander's been in for a bit. Haas has been in for a bit. Tristan Nelson.
Carter Mybus with the tackle there. How are we looking on our tackle count?
Right now, leading the Trojans is Anderton. He's got 5 tonight.
Really? That's great. Little trickeration formation here for Ogden.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Number 33, Miller Beardall in for the Trojans.
Going to be a backwards pass here, pitch to Adams, but he's going to be wrapped up and
Titan
sacked.
Willis. Wildcat Willis. Wow. That was an interesting lineup. Didn't work.
I think what was designed there was to do the pitch to Adams, and then these guys that were over here hiking the ball were all going to run streaks, and they're trying to get a bomb there, but Titan says no way.
No, that was a tackle for loss, 10-yard loss. Second down.
A little more traditional lineup now.
Pass complete to Thompson. Miller Beardall and Abe Anderton again. Flag came in. A little bit of an aggressive tackle there at the end by Abe.
We'll have to watch on this replay. They're definitely tackling him inbounds, but ultimately that they probably should have let go and didn't need to drive him to the ground, right? Personal foul on the Trojans.
There's penalty number 10.
Only one space left.
Yep, this is it. We're going to end the broadcast if we get another one.
Shutting it down early.
Shout out to right after Titan had that nice tackle.
Yeah.
I got a text from his grandma and grandpa, Wayne and Amy Willis, enjoying the broadcast from Virginia. Go Trojans. Thank you for watching the Morgan Sports Network and for your support of the Morgan Sports Network.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that they can watch their grandson and still be out in Virginia.
Titan Wildcat Willis. Pitch back to Max. Spins out of it.
Oh, great move there by Max to get out of a tackle by Haas.
Bridger had him as well. And
Oh,
he
was that
just
Bridger?
Spun out of it.
Oh,
Number
yeah,
eight.
it was Bridger. And then Haas comes up and he slips through Haas's hands. And
what a move. A lot of you have asked if you could donate to the Morgan Sports Network, and you can. If you would like to, you can Venmo us.
Absolutely, yes.
There's a couple different ways. You can mail us a check to that address on your screen, or you can scan that QR code, go to our Venmo at Morgan Sports Network. We'll use that money to continue to improve our equipment and maintain it and pay our student staff.
Shout out to Trevor Gilson. I know he's donated that way.
I have received a couple of checks at that mailing address. No one's mailed in any gold,
no one
said Bitcoin, or
no one
stocks.
has said the check is in the mail.
No. I haven't received any stock certificates or anything like that.
Well, you could assign those over.
Could you help me
Are
cash those in?
we a 501c3?
We are not.
Oh, darn it. I was going to say we could start doing QCDs.
Okay.
Any qualified charitable donation that you don't need, don't want to make it taxable, we could take
Yeah,
that.
we are a for-profit company, although it doesn't feel like it. It's
We
a full
are-
break-even company.
We are
Just say that.
We are for the profit and betterment of our community.
Yes, that's for sure. And it's fun to highlight these outstanding youth that we have.
If we had to pay you, we couldn't afford you, Ty.
That's true. Jake Hansen is in on defense, and I agree with everything you just said. Here's Adams.
Oh.
Running out, gets out of bounds, and a first down. Good play.
Gabe didn't see that quarterback run right behind him. He thought the play was going to the other side.
Number 82, Gabe Toon is in, and number 85, Noah Birkland in for the Trojans.
I think he was still talking to the line.
Crew Galbraith in.
Ryder Waldron.
Number 27, Ryder Waldron in.
He's over there at the corner spot.
We'll have a 100-yard interview with him, hopefully next week, to show at halftime.
Is Ryder our last senior that we're going to...
missing two. We're missing Ryder and Tate Nelson.
Oh, we haven't done Tate yet.
No, he's been dodging me.
He has?
He has. He's a little shy. We'll get him. We're missing Tate and Ryder. We also hope to grab an interview, 100-yard interview with Coach Barlow, Coach Roberts, and Coach Larson.
Ryder's also a baseball player for the Trojans.
Yeah. A lot of the Trojan players play multiple sports.
That's
Flag
got to
in.
be a hold there. Hope so, because if not, that is a Tiger touchdown.
This one's coming back.
It's a hold.
The Ogden faithful are not happy with that call.
I can understand them not being happy because they want that touchdown, but it was definitely a hold.
We have headsets on and we can hear them yelling.
They're looking up at us like they can hear us talking about how great of a call that was.
10-yarder.
They're pointing at David. I think he might have to be the sacrificial.
David's he's the father of Big Play Replay. You can't get mad at him.
It'll bring up 2nd and long for the Tigers.
Number 24, Jay Dizzle. Jake Halls is in the game for the Trojans. Nowhere to go on that run.
Sweet tackle there is that number 35?
Noah Birkland.
Oh, Noah Birkland.
Number 85.
85. I couldn't see
Hard to tell from
I could see the 5. I just couldn't tell what the first number was.
Dizzle's out, Waldron's in, Sommers is in, Triker Jones is in.
Triker's in and then out, it looks
Now
like.
he's okay. Crew Galbraith is out.
Who stayed in? 18. That's Talmadge Summers.
Clock is rolling here.
And 33, Miller Beardall over there at the other corner spot.
I don't know if I finished saying this, that we'll have a home game next Friday against Union, the last regular season game.
Yep.
The JV and freshmen will be at Union. Pass to Thompson, complete. Close to a first down.
Good effort there by Adams. Takes his time in the pocket. Makes a nice throw on a rope to Thompson there.
Picking up a lot of yardage here.
I thought they'd give him the first down. I thought he had enough forward progress, but they're going to call him short. Even a couple of yards short than I thought he was.
4th and 2. Number 32, Cale Flint in. He's had a good game with some good runs. We better get serious about our awards here with 2 minutes to go.
Yes, we shall. Tigers try to go up the gut. I think we stopped them.
It doesn't look good. We'll see what the forward progress is.
It's going to be close, but I think we stopped them.
Brought down by Noah Brooklyn.
Morgan ball.
Tristan Nielsen.
Jason I was in there.
Number 45.
TG 2.0. You know what that means?
I do not.
Tackle Guy 2.0.
Oh, Tackle Guy 2.0. He'll love that nickname.
Number 68, Max Sargent in for the Trojans, along with number 65.
Looks like he's going to be...
Noah Bernardo.
Max is going to be the center here.
Under 2 minutes remaining. Pass complete to Wheeler.
Quick little pass there by Cade out to Wheeler. Picks up about 9.
Last stop by number 14. Grounded.
So what are you thinking? We thought about, we got a penalty here, Ty. I didn't even see that.
Well, it's a big one, whatever it was.
Yeah.
That's a 10. Each team has 10 penalties if that makes anyone feel better at home.
Definitely fair
many.
tonight.
Yeah, it's a lot of penalties.
If the refs are mad, if both teams are mad at the refs, then I guess they've done their jobs, right?
Randall did slide down.
We were thinking Bo for player of the game.
100%, absolutely, not even a question. Bo, you have a cookie coming your way.
Play of the game.
There's a couple.
Are you going to give it to Brogan?
I don't know. I love Jack's interception.
Or are you going to double up and go the 55-yard field goal?
Oh, we've never doubled down before. That's interesting. I like Jack's interception.
Jack's high point on that interception was awesome. Definitely agree with that.
Brogan's run back was just as sexy as they get.
If
the penalty.
If it was not penalized, I would definitely vote for that.
100%. Me too. No.
If it stood as a touchdown, I'd have to fight you if you said otherwise.
For our Alpha Award, the line has played great. They've given back some great protection. The defensive line has had a lot of tackles. How's our tackling situation before I get too far into that?
Well, Anderton's still leading with 5. Priest did have a big sack and made a couple of quarterback pressures for sure. But I think I would, if we're going to score 37 points, I'd give an offensive lineman that Alpha Award.
Drive home safely.
Do you like number 55, team captain Luke Olson, for that?
I do. There was definitely no pressure coming from Luke's side tonight, so let's give it to Luke.
Congratulations, Luke Olson. You're our alpha winner. You'll receive a gift card to the Milk Barn Creamery in Morgan.
And our sportsmanship award.
Oh, sportsmanship.
I nominated 2 plays. I didn't hear you nominate one.
Well, I did, but it was our guys helping each other.
Yeah. That's
but
right.
I don't know why when Crispy shook that guy's hand before the game, I loved that. Said, hey, have a good game.
Sets the tone for the whole game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, things can happen throughout the game, but pretty cool to start the game off that way.
Yeah, I love that. Should we go with Christian Nunez? You receive a gift card from Morty's Car Wash in South Weber as the clean play of the game. So we have our player of the game is number 9, Bo, who scored 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points.
Here's a replay of that 55-yard field goal.
In slow motion even. He got it. Love that. So cool. So our play of the game, Brogan's was, should we do 2?
You know what? We've only got 1 game left on the year in the regular season. Let's do 2.
Let's have some fun. Should we go with Brogan's touchdown run that didn't count?
Yes.
and here it is. Here it is. Let's watch and see if we can see the.
Well, I love that he almost gets stopped right here, and then he cuts it back, breaks out of this tackle right here, spins out, and then his eyes just light up because he sees daylight in front of him. He's like, I got this. And this guy almost gets him on the corner, but look at that. Brogan's just like, if we're even, I'm winning.
You know, I usually win the announcer of the game because I'm the one that chooses. But when you called that, you're the announcer of the game. Congratulations. Yes. You don't get anything for it. But
awesome.
Thanks for doing the game, Ryan.
I had fun. I'm glad you invited me to.
So we have, Bose, do we have, Dave, do we have a Jack's interception? It's on big play replay, but our second play of the game is the interception by number 2, Jack Despain.
Jackpot.
Now, Bingham's Custom Meats, they provide the certificate for the play of the game. Hopefully Nate and crew over there.
Nate and Shar are good about supporting the community. They're going to be just fine, I'm sure, with donating to Bacon Bombs.
Yes.
They'll do it.
Bacon Bombs are amazing.
That's the kind of people they are.
They are. Meat wrapped in bacon. You can't go wrong.
They just processed a hog for me this last week, so
I was a beneficiary of some of that you generously gave me. We haven't eaten that yet, but we will.
Well, you better get to it.
We will for sure. Any parting comments, Ryan, from you or Dave from you before I sign off and mention all of the different people that helped us today?
Just excited about the game tonight. It was a good game and great atmosphere here by Ogden. They were super welcoming to us, so I appreciate that. And it was a great night here for football.
I agree. So our Morgan Sports Network team tonight, we had David Halls as our producer. I'm Tyler Quigley. Ryan Turner was on my left. Mike Despain and Ben Brown taking photos on the field. Camera operators Sam Halls and PJ Williams. Braxton Croxford handled our scoreboard. Chanel Turner helped with the pregame and the in-game info. Daniel Moudreau is our fact man and statistician extraordinaire. We'll see you next week.